If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to JewelleryMaker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people?
Everybody, and welcome to this Black Friday event, which is basically us going, hi-ya! I've been to Bear Grylls today, so basically I'm sort of speaking to my inner cave woman. I really am. I feel like, I don't know, I could jump off stuff. I feel like I could, I don't know, sort of just wrestle stuff. I'm not wrestling a bear. I like bears too much. I'm ready for the challenge. Today I have already, what have I done? I did an activity maze whereby you went past loads of snakes and then really confined spaces, and then you went through these dark tunnels. Well, let's just put it this way. It started off with someone putting a bag on your head so you couldn't see. It was weird, it was creepy. I've been shooting arrows. Yeah, not that way, I'm left-handed. I ate some widgety grubs and these like beetles, and it was just like this, Bombay mix, Bombay mix, Bombay mix. Yeah, they were dried, but honestly I had like a leg in me chops for ages after. It wasn't nice. Anyway, I'm ready to take on the world this evening, and I'm ready to take on these deals, and I tell you what, so many beautiful things tonight that I wouldn't expect to be in a Black Friday event. I'm going to start off with these. I'll start by 6:30. These are coming in. Would you eat a widgety grub, do you think, Dan?
No.
Cricket? No. Mealworm?
No, I'm veggie, so.
That's true. I'm trying to think. Twig?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd eat a twig. Have a nose. I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. They ate a spider last night, did they? The other year. Not feeling that. No. Oh, I hate that where they put a spider in their mouth and it what? It's horrible. Horrible. I would have said I wouldn't be able to do I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. But now I've had that 3 hours at the NEC. I'm like, chuck me in there for 3.5 weeks. Oh yeah, they'd definitely have me on I'm a Celeb. Would you do I'm a Celebrity? Would you? what bit would you not be able to do? Text us in. I'd love to know. What bit would you not be able to do? I think, well, I know for a fact, chucking myself out of an aeroplane, that's never going to happen. You wouldn't mind that? No, no, no. I'd lie before I'd go in on, you know, sort of, I wouldn't be able to do it for health reasons. I couldn't do it. I would cry and I would just cry for weeks before and after. It'd be rubbish. Anyway, should we dive on in? Let's, oh my gosh, what is that in number 5? Oh my gosh, I love this. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious, says Ross. It's going to be fast and furious. Yes, I did just call Wayne Ross. But thank you very much for bringing it up, Kerry. He hadn't noticed. Wayne, wonderful Wayne. Where should we start, sweet cheeks? Whoa, hello chicken nuggets. Pearl, 5 meters, all in white I'm about to bring to you now. Let's get these dealios on. Oh, I need to tell you something in a minute and a half as well. Don't let me forget. It's quite important, actually. In fact, very important. Did you like dealios? Do you think that's good? No. Dealios. Do you prefer dealios or steelios? I'm going to, blimey, there is a lot going on in here. £99.95. Look at how massive these ones are. Sorry, I'm still going here. Sorry, I'm running out of arm. Running out of arm. Whoa, there are serious amounts of pearls here. These, wow, £59.95. That's a £40 savings, isn't it? £40 discount. I've run out of arm. £40 discount on 5 meters worth of pearls. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's huge. That's a huge discount. What is the specific discount on that? I think I know. 55 it is, yeah. £55. £55 for 5 meters of beautiful ivory pearls. That is incredible. So now, let's work it out. It's sold out. It's gone. It's out of here. There was this man who kept shouting at us quite a bit when we were doing the obstacle course. It's to get you motivated. I just felt like turning around and going, there's no need to shout. Honestly, he was kind of, go, 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 jump, put your leg up. Like, all right, I'm doing my best. Did it work? I did very well at the monkey bars. Very well at the monkey bars. You can't imagine me doing an obstacle course. Is this the right colour? Yeah. Because I think white shell pearl, and I think this kind of white, these ones almost more of an ivory colour, aren't they? Quite nice for traditional wedding hue, actually. £6.95. We're 3p&p today. We're rolling down. These are perfect rounds in 6mm. Smooth, beautifully sleek. £3.95 is your opportunity on these ones. I'll hold them out for you so you can see, you know, just how perfectly round these are. What are you going to do with them? You're going to knot in between, spacer in between. They're strong enough to have spacer in between. I think they are absolutely beautiful, really lovely, really quite traditional, very easy to work with, very easy indeed actually to work with. Maybe you want to pop them in between your laps lash like coming up in a few tickety-boos, or tonight's must-have, which I'll show you in a moment. In single figures on the shell pearl already. The important thing I needed to tell you is we are going to be going off an hour earlier today due to unforeseen circumstances, that's how we put it. We are going to be going off an hour early today. Not that it really makes any odds to you, because obviously you're just going to get the repeat book back on anyway, but just let you know, live show is finishing at 9 o'clock this evening. So we're going to squeeze all of the same products into these hours, which is why I'm moving on so quickly. Double trouble. Oh, triple trouble. Triple. Did sound a little bit rap DJ, doesn't it? Gosh, felt like me dad's then. Really did. Oh, I'm seeing my mum and dad on Monday. I'm very excited. My mum and dad live in Spain, so I very rarely get to see them. But yeah, they're coming over on Monday. I'm very excited. Anyway, triple I've got here for you of your green aventurine. I did some green aventurine cabochons the other day, so if you bought them, these would be fab around the outside of it. Really good. £14.95 for the 3 strands, making them less than £5 each, aren't they? So a brilliant price point you've got there. Like the eye. Ooh. Wacky Wayne's thinking this is his wacky warehouse, and so he's bringing to you every single deal he can. How much are they each now, Wayne? £3-ish. Of course they are. Imagine doing a memory wire bracelet or a stretchy bracelet actually with these, because the drill hole looks good enough to me. Stretchy bracelet with these, you'd easily be able to get 2 on each strand, wouldn't you? So I'm looking at, what, 6 bracelets for £8.95. And these are genuine gemstones. That colour is a little bit out of this world, but it is completely and absolutely a real deal colour. It's luscious, isn't it? It's a real luscious green. Really rich, really intense, really rather beautiful. Strong, and it's bold, and it's quite a... Green is said to be the colour of life, isn't it? It's the colour of life and the colour of power. So maybe it should be my colour today. Ooh! There was one bit where it didn't feel very powerful, which is when I went for the archery. And you know how they put these armband things on so you don't hurt yourself? I don't know the terminology, armband thing, so that you don't, you know, sort of hurt yourself. Yeah. And I put mine on my friend, and she goes to the gym and, you know, all these things I've heard people do. And, you know, put hers on and everything. I was like, really strap on. She was like, gosh, it's tight that, isn't it? Oh, it's tight, really around my biceps. Mine was like hanging off. It was like dangling, it kept spinning around. I was like, wow, got no muscles whatsoever. Anyway, he put me in a child's one. Must work out. £8.95 is your deal today. Black Friday events. Just to remind you, it is free P&P. And also just to remind you that if you do see anything you like, any of these discount deals only last until 8 o'clock, so please grab them whilst you can. Oh yes! I've not seen this in ages. Okay, glitter, you might think, I can get that from anywhere, Bex. You cannot get glitter quite like this at the price points we do. So let me summarise why this glitter is so fantastic. First off, some of these colours are completely exclusive to us. Second off, they are anti-static, which means they don't like stick and grip to absolutely everything, which is brilliant because you can clear them up. Also, these are fantastic because they are colour stay. So if you imagine using your fabric glue and say doing a really cool design on a jacket and you know, sprinkling these over, you can wash these in your washing machine, no issue there whatsoever. But what they're really cool is and in fact I did a diary cover with polymer clay not so long ago, and yeah, actually rolling this into polymer clay, and you can make your own like colours. It's really cool. They're beautiful in their quality. I'll open one up. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? And look, you can see there's a little bit in the lid there. It's so sparkly. It's so much twinkle twinkle. These are going to be fab. As I say, in your polymer clay is what I use them in, but you can use them in nail varnish. You can use them in, you know, if you use them with like eyelash glue, you can glue them onto your face. If you wanted to, as I say, use them on clothes. If you wanted to mix these into your resins, they'd be really cool as well. And what about on Cerulean as well? That could work, couldn't it? Maybe even blend it into Cerulean. Don't quote me on that working, but I can blend it into my polymer clay. Maybe it would. So in here, you've got this delicate pink. You've got this beautiful blue. It's like a blue silver mix, actually. I'll take that one open. I'll open it up for you so you can really see it. Oh, it's proper ice. Ice. Baby. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Proper icy blue. That is beautiful. And then you've got almost this titanium sort of silvery colour in the centre there. You're going to do loads of those, loads of fun with those ones. Olive Michelle Genie in a bottle maybe. Granting wishes all night. Amanda's in with us as well. I've got Cumbria in. I've got Greater Manchester. I've got loads of you in. So a huge well done to you all. Yes. Royal Blue. Terra Jasper. These are big. These are huge. I love the feel of Terra Jasper. Strong as well, hopefully. Terra Jasper has a look of really eye-catching turquoise almost when it comes to its texture and matrix. This time we've gone for that lovely lapis blue. $19.95 is your deal. It is really not staying there, really. It's reminding me of when you were a kid and you went through that not phase. Remember? This food's delicious. Nah! Do you know that? Come on, I'll be honest, that was not something that I went through, but the kids I work with, it's a real thing at the minute. No, I was adorable. Wouldn't say boo to a goose, let alone nat. £14.95. You've got this beautiful royal blue. What would you do with it? Yeah, that's a good idea, Kerry. Yeah, one just in the centre of a wish bracelet. Yeah, nice, I like that. Yeah. What else would you do with it? I'd be thinking about doing it on a headpin. In an earring. Great idea, Wayne. Brilliant idea. I could see you doing that. Just a set of cufflinks. That'd be really nice. That would. And maybe you could go for like alternate ones. Because you don't have to match, do you, in things like cufflinks and earrings. $14.95. Okay, we're going for a little bit of texture now. Wow, these are pretty. As I say, I am absolutely firing through these tonight, so please do be as quick as a whippet when you get your hands on them, purely because we are coming off at 9, so we've got so many things to cram in. Don't worry, the channel's not dropping off the earth at that time. The repeat comes back on, so if you've missed any of the morning or the middle, the late show, that'll be all on for you. You've got 120 carats worth here if you fancy Jasper. Fancy Jasper with a bit of a fancy shape, £8.95. These are your in the jungle colours, aren't you, they? £4.95 is your opportunity on these ones. I think you've got something quite individual you could do here. You could just use all the green ones together, or you could use some of the burnt umber ones together. I think they'd go quite nicely, actually. Has anyone here in the team ever done anything a little bit daring? You did zip lining in Hawaii, says Kerry. The thing is, obviously, Kerry lives on holiday. And so I love that you do that. I love that, you know, you've just been to Hawaii and you've done zip wiring. How long are we talking here, Kerry? Like, just little ones. Wayne, have you done anything daring? Zip wiring as well. Got to be careful. Maisie, have you done anything daring?
I went horse riding. And I've never ridden a horse.
Horse riding's pretty daring, actually. You've got to be really careful, horse riding.
Like mountain horse riding. And I've never ridden a horse before.
Oh, right, really? Okay, that's pretty hardcore then, yeah. That's on horse riding, like going on a trek, like up a mountain. Not just sort of, you know, doing laps. Although, still then, can be pretty dangerous, can't it? Do feel free to message us in tonight. We'd love to hear from you. As I said, that we've not got a guest designer this evening. We're getting fast and furious deals, so we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever done anything daring? Like jumping out of a plane or, I don't know. Not my thing, says Wayne. It's not my thing. Hey, this is going nice with the blue. They're lovely. They're really nice with the blue ones. I'm just bringing in the pink, but I want to show you it with the blue Terra Jasper, just so you can get the feel of it. Lovely together, aren't they? So I'll just bring in the pink ones. Really big size drill hole on these for show you. There you are, look. So I'd say you'd easily be able to get 0.8, probably even a 1 mil through there, wouldn't you? That opens up a lot of doors. Oh, there are people waiting in the wings. £9.95. If you've got this in your basket, just remember that it's not yours until you click to check out. So it's not just adding it to your baskets, you do need to check it out. Also remember for me that everybody pays the final closing price point. So let's say we start at £30 and you check it out, and then you, I don't know, take the dog for a walk, or you decide that you really need a swig of your brew. Oh, I saw that. Thanks, Dan. Then you come back and you're like, no, it's gone £7.95. I checked it out before. Oh. It doesn't matter. Everybody pays the final low closing price point. So it doesn't matter what time you check out on it. So it's always good to check out sooner rather than later. Brass wire end tips. Oh, hello. Oh, these are fantastic. Right, so these are our, these can take the place of your French wire. If you do your silk knotting, these are perfect. So let's put it this way. Imagine you are doing a traditional necklace with, for example, pearls, and you're threading on there with a threading material such as silk. Silk obviously is a fibre, a natural fibre, and what you're going to do is you create a little loop on the end, don't you? And that's where you add your clasp. Now, what is your clasp made out of? Usually metal, right? Usually it's a metal clasp. So what's going to happen is I've got a nice little fibrous cord. I've then got metal rubbing against it. Which one's going to win? Yeah, sorry. I really liked that, Kerry. Go, metal! Like, go, metal, go! Yeah, the metal's going to win, isn't it? Because it's cord against your metal. Over time, it's going to break through. So, by simply putting one of these on the end of your cord, now all of a sudden it's metal versus metal. Basically, you're adding serious longevity to your makes. And literally, all you do is you get your cord, you post your cord through here, loop it around, and crimp it like you normally would. You're done, you're dusted, jobs are good. And 100 pieces, oh, you're flying in. Hiya, Surrey and Cambridgeshire and Lanarkshire and County Durham and Berkshire. Hello to West Midlands, hello to County Durham. £1.95. And you are getting 100 of these. Let me just show you the holes on them as well. They are. So you can see how big these are. Now, I'm not allowed to tell you things like staff cost, but let me just say, wink, wink, nod, nod. That's a good price, isn't it? Wayne's doing funny voices. Sorry, I'm going to have to keep having a swig of my brew, purely because normally I'd do this when the guest designer's chatting, so you won't know. Yeah, I'm washing down them horrible dried bugs I've been eating at Bear Grylls today. No, I've just got a bit of a dry throat for some reason. It's probably all that screaming I was doing when things were dropping on my head. You go through this horrible tunnel that you have to like crawl through. It's completely, absolutely pitch black. And there's these things like landing on your head and you don't really know what they are. It wasn't very nice. It was horrible. You're right, Wayne. Went down the wrong way. I hate that. So yeah, I do apologise if I keep having a swig of my brew, but like I say, a bit of a dry. The bugs were dried. Yeah, no, the bugs were dried, and it was like, you made you have a full handful. We're not just talking a little one or two. And it was like Bombay mix, but with legs. My mum used to sing that song to me. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden. Have you heard this? There's a worm at the bottom of the garden and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden and you know just what to do. Bite his head off. Suck out the juice. Throw the skin away. It used to be one of those gardening songs. Have you ever heard of that? Obviously, I'm not saying that this is good advice or anything you should do. But, yeah, that's what we used to sing that when we were gardening. Anyway, loads of you in. Hello to Carmel and Adele, and to Gareth, and to Agnes and Lynn. Hello to Olive and Merseyside. Hello to Julie and Terry and Jean and Catherine. Hello to Lynn and Audrey. Hi, Jeanette and Lisa. Hello to... That way, Kerry. Yeah. Hello to Tira. Tira, do you think that's how you spell it? Or Tyra? T-I-R-A. Either way, lovely name. Hello to Enid and Lynn and Audrey and Glennis. Hello to Phyllis, Grandma's name. Hiya. Hello to Margaret and Dorothy. And hello to Erin and Jill and Lisa. Hi, Samantha. You lot have all checked out, so well done. Coral's in as well. Love that name too. So well done to every single one of you. It's lovely to have you on board with us this evening. Just to let you know, we've only got left, what, 3.5 hours of bargains, so grab them whilst you can. 2.5 hours of bargains. Sorry. Yes, go on. You did tell me, but then I forgot. This is pretty. Charm Braille. Charm Bale. Speaking of charms, Wednesday evening, pop it in your diary. We are so excited about this, aren't we, Wayne? No, it's not. It's Wednesday, you told me. Yeah, correct. No, you said Wednesday. You said the 29th. That's Wednesday, isn't it? We've got Flex Right on Wednesday coming up for you. And maybe some sterling silver treats that we'll let you know about. But I don't want to advise you on something for the wrong evening, just in case we get confused. Rose gold and sterling silver. Solid sterling silver over the top. Beautiful rose gold at the heart. So if you imagine my tweezers are like a chain, or if you imagine my tweezers are a strand of gemstones, for example, let me show you. Hang on. Use your imagination on this. But, there you are. There you go. So it goes over the top of a chain or a strand of necklace or whatever it might be. And then the little loop at the bottom is where you might add a gemstone, or you add your favourite charm, or you add, you could just keep it as it is actually for that kind of Monica Vinader-esque look. But yeah, really beautiful, very easy to do. We are squeezing the deals in. It's £1.95. We are squeezing the deals in for you this evening. As we say, we're going off live at 9. So grab your goodies for the final sort of 2 and a bit hours whilst you can. £1.95 is your deal. You've got your rose gold plated piece with your charm bale here. It's a beautiful sizable element that you've got. Well done to you all. Avis is in. Lovely name, Avis. Flex Right on Wednesday. £1.95 is your deal. A really good deal. Someone sent it in. That's the one. Nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. I'm going to the garden to eat worms. Who's this? Jan. I knew you'd know Jan. Everybody hates me. Think I'll go and eat worms. Long, thin, skinny ones. Short, fat, greasy ones. I remember that bit. See how they wiggle and squirm, says Jan. Jan. I mean, childhood rhymes are revolting, aren't they? But that is brilliant. I don't remember. I remember the long, skinny, wriggly ones. Short, fat, wriggly ones, I thought it was. That is brilliant. Oh, I love that. I mean, oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not like a heartwarming song, is it? You know, it's no Mary Had Little Lamb, but still, everything's got its place. Earrings these could be as well, actually. Sorry, let me get back on topic. There you go. Don't forget to hold on. Pop them on a shepherd hook. That's a lovely earring. Probably, I imagine that's what quite a few of you are doing, because lots of you are getting 3s and 2s. Most of you are, in fact, at £1.95. Wonder if you could stamp onto that as well. You could definitely texture it. Etch on it as well. Etch, if you wanted to. Etch. Okay. 6. Wow. Lots of nuggets. But all in this beautiful pink peachy hue. Wow. Brand new. Never before seen. What? Never before seen bundle. This is, in essence, 2, 4, 5, 6 strands we've got here. you are getting double strands in your small nuggets. You're getting these lovely long elements. Let me hold them out. Wow. So you've got these beautiful long elements here. $19.95 is your deal. $19.95 is your deal on these ones. Beautiful elongated shards that you're getting. Not a bad price for that strand and that strand, these ones here alone. But today you're getting the equivalent of 6 elements, £17.95. A cracking corker of a deal you're getting there. And as you can see, very, very, very big pieces. That is £17.95 for you today for these beautiful big pieces. I like when you're getting kunzite anyway. I think it's a really interesting gemstone. It's a gemstone which has a lot of history to it. It's a really interesting gemstone as well because it stores energy. I don't know if you knew this, I'm sure you did, but you know in the morning when you have, I don't know, like your piece of toast, you usually will have a carbohydrate, won't you, in the morning? So you might have your cereal or your toast. The reason we'll do that in the morning is because carbohydrates break down quite slowly, so it gives us energy throughout the day. Kunzite does the same thing without chomping on a heel or toe of toast. So, by the way, heel or toe of toast, because I am aware that people don't necessarily know what that is. The first piece of bread you get out of the pack is the toe, and then the last piece is the heel. I don't know if that's just a northern thing. I'm sure they told me that at the bakery when I worked at a bakery. Yep. Oh, this is gorgeous. Hang on. Oh my goodness. I can see why you love this, Kerry. Oh my gosh. So cute. So I've got this almost cartoon, quite stylized cat here. Kind of, you know, the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland. He's got that kind of beautiful chubby face, and sometimes you just see the outline of him, don't you? It's got that kind of finish to it. So really stylized, as I'd say. Not only do I have that, I've also got for you his friend, Stretchy Cat. Love this one. Oh, he's having a good morning stretch. Or like he's about to play with a ball of yarn. That kind of look, isn't it? You've got here solid sterling silver with your rose gold over the top of it. Just to give you the size on that one, actually. 20 by 24. But not only am I bringing to you that, I'm bringing to you your cat's eye strapolite. Now, when I bring to you scapolite, it is a gemstone which is very, very rarely seen. Oh, I've got the wrong tweezers. Hang on, give me a second. I'll try and get this out for you. What we have here is you're going to get the Box Beauty. Wow. So, cat's eye. Cat's eye gives you a cat's eye effect. The cat's eye effect is said to replicate that of a blinking cat's eye, so you get this sheen over the top. The reason you're going to find it really hard to see it is because there are so many lights in here and there are too many angles because we try and get an even colour. But get this home and you're going to see that kind of cat's eye flash of light that goes kind of top to bottom depending on how you have it. So, I'm bringing to you today your two cats and your cat's eye for one price, £28.95 usually. Oh my goodness, you could do a design where he's like about to pounce, maybe. £18.95. I mean, you would, if you went to a well-known, you know, high street shop, you would be paying more than that for one of these as a pendant. More than that, obviously, understandably. Let alone the fact you're also getting the gemstone, and you're not just getting one, you're getting two of these. Both say £9.25 on them, by the way, just so you know. I think that's a good price. Would you use them together? Maybe, possibly, not necessarily. I like the idea of maybe stamping a cat's initials onto this. Or I'm wondering if you could definitely etch a mobile number into that if you wanted to use it as a cat collar, for example. I've got so much to fit in. I know we're absolutely firing through these, and thank you so much for keeping up with me. The reason we're firing through, as I've said earlier on, is because we're coming off the live show at 9 o'clock, and we basically want to fit everything in as we normally would, which is why I'm diving in right now to a bundle. What we've brought to you here is one of the most famous and ancient gemstones in the world. It's your lapis lazuli as your Black Friday event deal. Lapis lazuli. Perfect for the Christmassy one, actually, because you get these lovely inner sparkles. Look at this. Look at that sparkle. This is beautiful. Twinkle. It is gorgeous quality. What you have here is really nice 3D impactful design, and it's a lovely 3D effect. Sparkle, shine, glitz underneath the surface. And one of the reasons you get to see that glitz and that shine underneath the surface so well is because we have not dyed this. Lapis lazuli is dyed all the time. It's a standard. You know, you can go and buy pieces of lapis lazuli at Bulgari. You can get Van Cleef & Arpels pieces. You can get, I'm sure it's Tiffany's worked with it similarly, or Chanel recently. And you can go to these locations and you can pay for individual pieces of jewellery with lapis lazuli in £100 for one stone. And they will more often than not be dyed. The reason you dye them is because, as you can see on this strand, there are elements in here that are a more pure white as opposed to a really dark denim blue, and therefore you get, that's not necessarily what kind of the gatekeepers of the gemstone industry want. They want the dark blue with that sparkle. So we'll dye it, but sometimes when we dye it, the dye attaches to the natural pyrite-like inclusions, and therefore you don't get that sparkle. So what I really like with this is they're very, very 3D, and as I showed you earlier on, you are going to be getting 2 strands of this. Now this is your double trouble deal. And just want to let you know that what I'm bringing to you here as the natural variety is pretty special. But also what I want to let you know is the individual carat weight of these is much more than we would normally expect from a natural lapis lazuli. You know, when I bring to you lapis lazulis that are larger, they will be dyed. It's almost a given. With these, you're getting that beautiful, big individual carat weight. Now, Wayne, we've got 200 of these, haven't we? 200 we've got of these. You know what that means? We're going to give you a Black Friday spectacular on beautiful big 3D pieces of lapis lazuli. They're not small and slender. They're not, you know, little slivers. They're not slivers of lapis lazuli. These are big, bold, beautiful pieces. 3D, great quality. And today, one astonishing price. How much would you expect one strand to be? $14.95. Yeah, of course we would. Of course we would. $14.95 each. $14.95 each. $14.95 each. Or $13.95 for 2. Yet both strands are together at £13.95. These, to me, should be $14.95 each. But what you're actually getting is $13.95 for both. Even if these were, which they wouldn't be, because they're natural, $9.95 each, you'd be looking at £20, obviously. But £13.95 is an incredible deal. You are diving in for these like I saw people today at Bear Grylls diving in with sharks. Yes, honestly. £13.95 for 200. Hello to thee. Oh, I'll do the alliteration game, shall I? Maisie, I want you to think of a positive word beginning with G. Kerry, you've got C, and Wayne, you've got K. Positive words, please. Yeah, you've got C. So I'm going to start off with Joyous Judith. Well done. What's your word?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, Gloria. Congratulations to you, Kerry. Creative Carol. Well done to you, Wayne. I don't know. Karen. That doesn't work. Colossal, Carol. Does that begin with a K?
C.
It begins with a C, doesn't it? Think of a better one.
Cool.
Sorry, this is why I very rarely ask Wayne to get involved, Karen. Anyway, well done to Barbara, Michelle, Amanda. Hello to Graham. Hiya, Alison and Sandra and Carol and Mandy. Hi, Karen. Hello to collectors from all over. Lots of you new callers as well. Hello to Janine. Well done to Paulette. Hello, Georgina and Carol. Hello to Leslie and Alan. Oh, wait up, Alan! Guest designer Alan. Hello, lovely. I've got Karen and Eileen and oh, how am I saying that? Shireen? Oh, I really don't know. Judith in North Yorkshire, Hampshire. Right, let's go through the collectors now. So I've got a collector in North Yorkshire, into Surrey. Hello to collector in, where have you gone? Greater London and Sussex. Well done, collector in Manchester. Well done to a collector in Greater Manchester. Well done to the Channel Isles. Well done to a collector in Sussex. Well done to a collector in Dorset as well. Well done to all of you. You are checking out really quickly. So well done to all of you who are coming in. I'll just put them in together. I'll put them in side by side, just so you can see the amount you're getting, and you can count them up if you wish, whilst I'm having this Mega Pro. So that's Screaming at Bear Grylls. Also, there was this bit with this huge, it was like a pitch black slide, and you go into this pitch black slide and then you can't see anything, and it is steep. It is very steep, and you don't know how long it is or anything else. All you hear is the person before you going down it. So I think that's, yeah, no, that was horrible. Yeah, it wasn't nice. I don't know, it's hard to tell because it's pitch black. Yeah, it was fast. Yeah. Tell you how fast it was, my whole body left the bottom for a while. It's not nice. Not nice. Anyway, I hope you're feeling daring this evening, and you fancy getting your hands on the free P&P, which is running throughout the night tonight. Do grab those ones whilst you can. Speaking of explorers, and I'm not saying who this person is, but it's a very well-known celebrity. One of my friends who does filming worked with a very famous celebrity who did filming in a jungle, and he was meant to be in this jungle for like a month or whatever. And yeah, they got there, they arrived, and the first scene, there was a little bit of an incline, and the well-known person went, right, this is a really good bit, just picked up dirt, put it on his face, and was like, right, film, and then like acted to be really tired. I'm not going to say who it is. I'm going to say. I'm not going to say. But yeah, that's what I've heard anyway. How about I bring to you, I love this, I saw this before. For a lady or a gent in your life, this is an absolutely perfect gift. Have you got a stamping set? How's your, oh, Kerry, I need you to do me those bracelets. You've got one left. Yeah, but I wanted two. I have to wait till next week. Kerry's got a Etsy shop going with these beautiful bracelets. They're really nice. Anyway, speaking of bracelets, how fantastic is this? Imagine this. This is a main gift for someone. This is solid sterling silver. 19.20 grams. Stamp a name onto it if you've got your letter stampers. Have a little, oh, that is a brilliant price point for the gram weight you're getting here. And look at the beautiful links. Although it's chunky, it's still got, let me show you. See? It's still got that fluidity. Obviously the central bar section doesn't, but it still has that fluidity. So you could put a name on this side and then maybe a special message on the inside, or a special date, for example, on the inside. You've got a real big surface area there. Chunky chains are huge for 2019. Absolutely massive for ladies and for gents. So I would say if you do want to go for that trend, then this is the one for you. Have you got that gent in your life who's impossible to buy for? You don't know what to get him. This could be a really, really, really good gift if he really likes those chunky necklaces. And quite unusual to see a chain as well. Might be a nice gift for someone as well, like the baby's name on the front and maybe the date of birth and weight or something on the back. Seed beads. 8 minutes away approximately. 1, 2, 3, 14. 4 tubes, 1 price, 8 mins, approximately. Okay, wire. Sterling silver wire. Now, the morning show had some sterling silver wire on today. It had a big bundle of it. If you missed out on that, or you want the more, how do I put it, sort of weaving sizes, this is the one for you. So I've got 0.25 of a mil weaving wire, 0.4 mil, which of course is the weaving wire, and your 0.6, which can be a weaving wire, but also, it's great for finding clasps. You can hammer it out, there's loads. This is solid sterling silver wire, which obviously is different to our copper wire. Solid sterling silver makes solid sterling silver jewellery. It will make 92.5% solid sterling silver pieces. Just to put that across to you in saleability terms, if you, for example, well, Gemma Crow says this, doesn't she? If she makes, say, a bracelet in copper with like plating, silver plating over the top, it will be 1 price. If she creates it with silver findings as opposed to, your plated findings, the price is instantly doubled. For the same design, it's the metal that we're talking about. That is a brilliant deal. And just to let you know, you are getting a metre of each, just to confirm that is a metre of each you're going to be getting, and £9.95, so you're getting 3 full metres. I would say this is that great time to do your kind of wholesale purchase, so remember, because there are 2 steps between, there's a step, just say, between 0.6 and a 0.25. You can weave those together, in particularly if you give this a little hammer. Or if you don't want to flatten it, don't forget you can twist these. So basically, sorry, I should explain this. If you hammer metal, sterling silver included, what happens is the inside of it is compacted, so it makes it stronger. If you don't want it to be flattened, but you want to make it stronger, and you can do this with head pins too, sterling silver in particular, it works well. Grab one side of the wire and the other side and twist it. And you're not twisting, because you're not twisting it with anything else, it almost just twists the inside. So the internal composition of the wire is altered, which keeps it cylindrical, but makes it stronger. So if you wanted to do that and use this as your base wire and this as your weaving wire, you absolutely could. And now we're giving you the chance to get many, 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 many items. You have got here your beautiful description, under £10 sterling silver, mega deal. That is exactly what you are getting your hands on. So do feel free. I am moving on to keep calling through, says Wayne, because I know there are a few of you waiting on those phone lines. These are mammoth. Huge. Wow, these are huge. Now, these are your natural colour pink freshwater pearls. A lot of people think that your natural colour pearls are white. not the case. When you get white pearls, they will have been bleached essentially to get that colour. There are some colours that are more common than others. Pink is one of the rarest. It's one of the lesser seen, let's say. So you have to pay more for it usually, but we are not usual here at JewelleryMaker. Nope. £16.95 is your deal. This is touching at the back. Gosh, what was that noise then, Wayne? Ow! That's my impression of Wayne. Walrus Wayne, we're calling him tonight. £14.95. He's doing it again. He says, I've done that deal. I'm doing £14.95 now. And there you go. You've got it there in front of you. These discounts, these deals, remember, you're dealing with just shy of a centimetre on these pearls. Lovely evenness to them, aren't they? Real nice easiness. And if you've just tuned in now, because I don't know, maybe you've been out shopping all day, or maybe you've just finished your tea or whatever it might be. If you've just finished now and you're just getting in from whatever you've been up to, it is free P&P tonight, so do make the most of it. Because I know sometimes I've done this myself. I tune in, I go, oh, I really fancy that, but I've not opened my basket yet, so I probably won't just bother until another day. You can get involved tonight because it is absolutely free P&P, and yes, that includes if you are brand new, because with your first order you get 2 free strands tonight, and you get the free P&P. So it's win, 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 isn't it? Well done. I'm about to bring to you a little bit of a spectacular treat. We haven't seen that many seed beads, I don't think, obviously with the kits earlier on the mid-show we did, but I don't think we've seen that many individual seed bead bundles so far this weekend. What I'm bringing to you, and I'm going to give you the heads up on this because I am so aware that Wayne, I know what the price Wayne's doing on this, and I think it's very, very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly show you exactly what you get in, and then we'll go into the sting. Technical word. So you're going to be getting delicas and rounds of different sizes, including really big matte turquoise, including those beautiful delicas, also including your iris, those ones are the 11Os, and this beautiful galvanized gold. That's the collection. This is your Black Friday deal. So this is your chance to come on and grab them. The graphics are going to come live any moment. Do get them whilst you can. There you go. Graphics are live. You have got here astonishing green iris. I'll give you the specific names. The green iris 11Os, the purple gold 11Os, the light bronze 15Os, and the matte turquoise in 6Os. So all of these numbers are quite confusing at first, aren't they? When I'm saying stuff like 11Os, 15Os, 6Os. And it becomes a little bit more confusing when I say the bigger the number, the smaller they are. But think about it this way. The number that I say is in an inch. So if I say 11O, I mean there's 11 in an inch. If I say 6O, it means there's 6 in an inch. So obviously, because there's only 6 in an inch, they're bigger. So if you are new, I understand that us flinging these numbers at you can be a bit, I have no idea what's going on. It's dead easy. Sometimes you need to know it in designs, and sometimes you don't. So you've got here your metallic seed bead collection. You're getting all 4 tubes, 2 of them being the larger, 2 of them being the more delicate, and 1 of them being a delicate. Let's give you a deal. Hang on. Yes, that is right, delica. The gold and iris ones are your delicas. Let's get a price in, on and gone. Already people checking out. £14.95. I have brought to you galvanised items and delicas before at £12 for individual tubes. Not saying necessarily the exact same colour, but I have done it. £12.95 for individual tubes of ones with added extras, if you will. I'm actually bringing to you tonight though 4 at £14.95. And just think, you know, if you wanted to, you could use these with your genuine gemstones, such as the lapis lazuli that I did did earlier on. You could even pair these up with genuine gemstones. Again, the likes of, wait for this. I'm obsessed with these. I think they're so beautiful. They look like enchanted petals. You know, on like a Beauty and the Beast style enchanted rose. They look like enchanted petals, don't they? If you've seen Beauty and the Beast, you'll remember that the beast, when he's cursed, there is an enchanted rose that will slowly but surely drop its petals, and then once all of the petals drop from this rose, the beast will remain a beast forever, and the curse can never be, you know, sort of revoked. And that's kind of what these remind me of. I think they're beautiful. They are a star buy in a little bit. And actually, speaking of another star buy, although this isn't a star buy, it's tonight's must-have. Imagine these as some really beautiful flex, right, which I've got coming up for you on Wednesday evening. And look at them together. Pretty that be. Okay, I'm going to move on now to wire. Gold this time. 10 metres of your 1mm, nice big structural, and it's the big spool, not the 4mm we've seen a lot of lately. You've also got 10 metres of your 0.8 and 10 metres of your 0.4. 30 metres obviously in total, and this is your champagne gold colour. Really lovely champagne gold. It's not as old gold as the other, it's not as acidic, maybe the wrong word, but still, as the others we do on occasion. So you have got a deal that's about to come in on your screen. 30. How much is that per metre, Wayne? Hold up. Hold up. Do. Yeah, go on. 23p. 23 pence per metre. Fact, you could not buy shoelace fabric for that price point for a metre. Fact. You could not buy organza ribbon, not down my local, not down my, and I've got a couple of like craft stores and haberdasheries around where I live, because I live in a city, so there's quite a few, you know, nearby. Some of them are little independents, some of them are big well-known chains where maybe you might go to learn a hobby or craft. You know, and I know for a fact from that well-known location and the independents near me, I would not be able to get, you know, nice quality organza ribbon even for 23p, let alone for a metre of metal. And the makeup of this is thus: copper at the heart of it, so it's loads of copper. Then it's silver, genuine silver, over the top of all of that wire, and then you get the champagne gold colour over the top of that. So there's a fair bit of, you know, stuff that goes into this. That is a phenomenal deal, especially if you like pieces that work well together, because these do work well together. You put the base out and you do a lovely little wrap weave around them, and you could do many, many different elements. Yeah, of course I can. Sorry, my producer's going, can we squeeze this? Oh, well, you kept these quiet, didn't you, Wayne? Okay. Do you like knotting in between things? Do you like doing your seed bead embroidery? If you do, get your KO. Get your KO cord! This is your beautiful bundle of your beading thread. Beading thread, it's not like your normal beading thread that you might think of tiger's tail. This is a thread for beading. £12.95. Let me remind you, there's 50 metres on each spool. Yep, that's 200 metres you've got there in front of you. The likes of Jill, who was my guest on the mid-show, she will use cords like this for her beading embroidery more than she will her Fireline or Wildfire, because of the way they kind of knit together better. So yeah, these are fantastic. 50 metres on each one of these spools, and a beautiful selection of colour. Very pretty indeed. Okay, the phone lines have lit up again. I'm going to leave that one with you. We are going to head on into a break, but after the break, remember, I am bringing to you the most beautiful and fantastical of petal pearls. Don't go anywhere. Your free P&P and Black Friday deals continue after this.
Did you know that when you book a JewelleryMaker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our JewelleryMaker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre. Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
Hello everyone, it's guest designer Mark Smith here with some exciting news about our brand new workshop coming up in December in our Hammersmith office in London. On Friday the evening of the 7th, we're going to be having an evening of gossip, nibbles, prosecco, lots of fun and laughter, lots of questions and answers you may be surprised with. And on the Saturday, the main event we're calling it, it's a full day workshop consisting of 2 projects using the most amazing Swarovski crystal and sea beads to make jewellery for that festive party season which is soon going to be upon us. Hope to see you in December.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Welcome back to the Black Friday evening event. Hello, how are you? No, don't worry, it's not actually Friday, it is Saturday. It's just, you know, we don't just want one day for Black Friday, we're continuing it all weekend. And just to let you know, there is free P&P running all weekend as well. I'm letting you know that because even if you've not opened your baskets yet, now could be your chance with this pretty pearl pairing. Larger top jewelled pearls with your delicate bijou pearls. We stopped doing the bijou pearls for a while, didn't we? Because if you imagine drilling each and every single one of these pearls, how long would it take you to do that? Because remember, you don't just drill a pearl one side, you have to drill partially through one side, partially through another, or else it's more likely to split. It's pretty tough, that, isn't it? Wow! Yes, please, Danny Dyer. I mean, Wayne. Sorry, Wayne did a very peculiar accent. I liked it, but it's not how you speak, is it? I'll do an impression. How do you feel about under £10? How do you feel about under £10? Says Wayne. I feel positive, I feel happy, I feel energised. Let's do it. £9.95 is your opportunity to get your pretty pairing pearl collection. Grab it whilst you can. £9.95. This really is a brilliant, brilliant opportunity to get something that works so nicely together. I would love, 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 love to see just alternates. So little bijou pearl, top drill pearl, bijou pearl, top drill pearl, bijou pearl, top drill pearl, etc. I would love to see how they would sit. I would also love to see the easy 2 necklaces I'd be able to make from that. I'd run out of, would I run out of bijou pearls? No, I wouldn't, would I? Of course I wouldn't. Technically I wouldn't, no, because it's 2 bijou pearls to a pearl on the actual length. Yeah, that's a good point. Brilliant point. Joan is in on these ones. Please do check out. Joan's got it in a basket actually. There's plenty of you who have already checked out. Some of you hovering with it in your baskets. More and more adding to it now actually. So please, if you do just want to check out, then please do so now, purely because I don't have many of these. I don't have as many as we would like. So now, in fact, I've got 46 exactly is what I've got right now with the people who've already checked out. Obviously, when we do star buys, generally we'll start with, you know, 150 or 160 of them. But with star buys, with great deals and beautiful pieces like this, they do become very, very popular. Let me put it to you this way. We're looking at approximately £4.98 per strand. That's really good when you think, what could you buy for that price point? Not a lot. Oh, should we play that game I like to play? Hang on. Lots of you checking out. Yeah. I'm looking for gifts under £5. I like to do this now and again. Keep up to date with what's going on in the gifting world. Oh, you can get some flip-flop socks. Socks that look like you've got flip-flops on. Snazzy. £5.99 those though, £5.99. Not really in my under £5 remit, but I'll let it go. So you could get 1 set of flip-flop socks, or you could get a strand of pearls. You've got these here. They're working out about £4.94 per strand. Grab them whilst you can. I do have to keep moving on. I've got so much to fit in, as I've already said. What? Oh yeah. Oh, right. I've not seen these by themselves yet. Ever. I know that we did a big bundle of them. If you want a really good discount deal, we're going to do these now by themselves. Get ready to PART. Why not? It's a Saturday night. Have a look. Wow. Hot pinks, beautiful, bright oranges, lovely golden hues, free postage packaging, 30-day money-back guarantee, £6.95. These are genuine mother of pearl with this really energetic colouring that you get, which means that when the natural rainbow, pearlescence should I say almost, shines underneath, you get this really eccentric design. It's fun, it's happy, it's frivolous, it's £6.95. It really is a sensational deal. If you do want to grab it, now you have the opportunity to do so. So please do come on in and grab it whilst you can. It's a brilliant opportunity to get something with real personality, really good fun, but also something which is quite universal, isn't it? You're going to be able to do that quite a few times. You could get this, or you could get, I quite like this one, an upside down wine glass. So imagine a wine glass, here's the gobletty bit, here's the base, turned upside down, so it's actually hollow. So you actually pour it through the stem. That looks quite cool, that. £7.99 though, £7.99. This is £6.95. Yeah, but it's quite a good little gift. I mean, what the point of it is, I have no idea. But you know, it's nice to be different. Well done. I've got to move on and bring into you the rainbow coloured ones now. As I said earlier, we are finishing the live show tonight at 9, so you're going to get, don't worry, you're not going to lose us at all on air in the sense of you're going to get the repeat as per usual. But yeah, I will just say you've got sort of 2 hours left of these deals, so make the most of them whilst you can. You have this beautiful mother of pearl quality, and it's got, I mean, they're called brown. which, you know, I understand why, but this is no brown I've ever seen. It's got this beautiful rainbow, purples, greens, blues, pinks. You could get this, or you could get, what's that? Oh, hello. Oh, I've just pressed something. You could get, a cookie with your initials on it. A cookie with your initial on it. For how much? Well, it's a box of them for $9.95. Box of them. Well, how many did you get in a box? I'm not here to do your delivery. I'm not doing your Christmas shopping for you. Anyway, I'm bringing to you the more nude ones. If you love the shape of these, but you don't want the OTT colours, this is a way of getting the more genteel ones. Here you go. Beautiful, just one of these in the centre of a necklace, maybe with your pearls. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Maybe some of this with a bit of hematite as well. One of them in the centre. It'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? You could get that. Or you could get... now, I love hot sauce, but this sounds a bit much. Hot sauce flavoured candy floss. No. 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 I'd try it. But then again, I've been eating grubs today, haven't I? Dried grubs. £6.95 is your deal on these ones. There's a queue. Understandably, there's a queue. Now, I will just let you know that you are currently on hold. If you are ringing in now, we're going to put you on hold. Only for a few moments though, because you know, there's just an influx of people, as you can imagine. It's a busy time of year for everyone. It's a busy time of year everywhere. Like I said, I ordered the mattress the other day, and it said, just in the side notes, not because of the event, it said, between this date and this date, because of Black Friday, it won't take the average 3 to 5 days. It's more likely to take 14 days. That, you know, I'm not saying you have to wait that long. You're going to be on the phone. It's a free phone number for 30 seconds to 2 minutes by the looks of it at the moment. But yeah, do just stay where you are. Remembering, it will be with you very, very soon. Let me bring to you Under the Sea. Beautiful. Under the sea. Do you know what happens when you type in aquamarine to a search engine? A film comes up. Not the gemstone, a film about mermaids. And that's what this reminds me of. It's a really beautiful mermaidial kind of quality we've got this. There's a majesty to it and a magic to it. Wayne's searching on the, yeah, but how many producers will have actually searched for Aquamarine the gemstone on that, eh? Have you ever watched, anyone ever watched the Aquamarine movie? Have you?
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's just about, it was ages ago, about 3 mermaids, and I think one falls in love with
with a human. One falls in love. That's nice.
I think.
That's nice. I quite fancy watching it now.
Oh.
Two teenage girls discover that mermaids really do exist. After a storm at sea washes the mermaids to shore. The mermaid is a sassy creature named Aquamarine. She's determined. She's determined to prove to her father that real love exists. If that's not a synopsis, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I think that's brilliant. That sounds quite gripping, actually. Also, oh, and it's a lifeguard that she falls in love with. Well, why not? I've not seen it, but I feel like I have now. Yeah, I feel like I have. Wait, move on. Look at how gorgeous this is. This is really special. Takali chain, solid silver with gold over the top. What's the stats looking like on this? Whoa, Kate, I've got hardly any of these available now. So sorry to tell you this, but I'm in my last chance saloon instantly. That means I've got under 30. So this is, once it's gone, it's gone. We haven't, as of yet, put a pre-order in, as far as I'm aware, looking at the details on this, for another one of these, which means, never say never, but we're never getting this in before Christmas. So if you want to make sure you've got those gorgeous gold pieces for those beautiful friends who love a bit of gorgeous gold, this is your chance. 20 inches, I've got 7 now. Your prize point is moseying on in. I will let you know the clasp is there as well. £12.95. I've literally got 7 exactly left now because of the amount of people who did check out. That truly is a wonderful, wonderful price point for 2 precious metals. 2 precious metals. That is something really special. Okay, I've got 4 left. 2 left. 2 left because someone's just checked out 2. 1 left now. Okay, fastest finger first to check it out. Good luck to you all. Please do check out though, because Wayne loses his air if you don't. It's not. You're going grey. That's that's so on trend now though, isn't it? People are dyeing their hair grey now. I like the grey hair look, I do. Cool. Yep. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we're doing chrome dioxide. I'm doing chrome dioxide cabochons right now. I'll show you them in the box first. Okay, there's only 3 left. I won't even have time to get them out. Guaranteeing you 3 cabochons, guaranteeing you 2 of an 8x6, and guaranteeing you 1 of a 10x8. This is chrome dioxide, £24.95. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful qualities you've got here. I would just, there you go, just pop them out for you. There you are. There you go. Let me show you. Oh. Just look at how fresh and vibrant and open they are. It's incredible, isn't it? Especially when you consider, okay, these, although they're from like the coldest, pretty much one of the coldest locations in the world, places where, you know, minus 40 is a heard of temperature. But you consider that these actually come from the mantle of the earth. You may well not know that because it's only been relatively recently proven that chrome dioxide, parts of it actually come from the mantle of the earth, because very few gemstones do. So yeah, this kind of travels. That's a good question, Kerry. Thank you for asking that. Kerry's just gone, how do you get gemstones from the mantle of the earth? Yeah, because it's completely understandable. No one's ever sort of dug through to the mantle of the earth, because the crust of the earth is miles and miles and miles, you know, it's deep, isn't it? To get to the mantle, it's 6 or 7 miles, isn't it, through the earth? But obviously, you know, it gets so tough, none of our machinery can break through it. So the way we get these from the mantle is they travel up kimberlite pipes, which is the center of a volcano. So when a tectonic movement, when a volcano sort of erupts, you know, the magma that comes sort of out of it, the pressure and the movement of that isn't from the crust of the earth, it's from the mantle. So it enlodges things like this on the way, and then they kind of are brought up through the likes of kimberlite pipes. So yeah, it travels up in that way. It's the same with diamond as well. That's the same way as diamond. It's pretty much only diamond, chrome dioxide and peridot that come from the mantle of the earth, and depending on what gemstone it is depends on how far you have to mine for it. Things like peridot, because peridot literally you can see it erupting out of a volcano. You can literally walk along beaches and pick that up. You don't even have to mine for that in certain areas of the world. In fact, there is a beach called Peridot Beach where the sand is just white peridot green. Anywho, ooh, these are snazzy. These are like, is it tiger sharks? Is that what they're called? Like tiger fish? What am I thinking of? Zebra fish? Anyway, I've decided not to become a marine biologist. Thank goodness. Look at these. I think they are absolutely lovely. They've got that real nod towards the animal print, haven't they? £6.95 for these ones today. I think they're very stylish. They've almost looked like they've been etched onto, don't they? But they haven't. It's kind of, no, they're not etched into. It's kind of applied over the top. So you still get that lovely finesse and finish. Quite like the idea of using these with, oh, what's it called now? Oxidization. I think that'd be lovely if you did it with like oxidized silver maybe. And then polish that back. I think that would be quite nice. I just think they're absolutely lovely. I think if you like your zebra prints or you like your zebra print, I personally would say is the easiest sort of print to wear personally. This is going to be great. It's actually almost white tiger-esque, isn't it, as well? Let me bring to you now. Yeah. This one clasp, yeah? It's on my star bite. There you are. Ooh. 9 minutes and 14 seconds-ish on this. Is this the right strand? Yes. Yeah. I'm going to do this for you now, though. Bit of an opposite end of the scale. So let me bring to you the freshness that is your pre-night. Really fresh, open pre-night colour we've got here. Almost like a, you know, lamb's ear. Have you heard of that? Lamb's ear that you get in your garden. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's beautiful. It's basically, lamb's ear are these like green, beautiful leaves that you get in the garden, and they have almost like a fluffy feel to them. And then this really nice silvery green, which I know is a really odd description, but it's basically this colour. £4.95. Because of that, I love the idea of creating a scene with these, maybe almost a garden scene. You know, that moment in the morning, which is not that far away. I looked out of my hotel, window this morning and saw there was a bit of sort of frostbite, if you will, to the cars. But yeah, I can imagine doing almost like a slightly frozen morning scene with these. Would you maybe do a 3D bonsai tree with wire on these? Or even a tree of life? You could do. There's one here that looks like a stocking. You'll know it when you see it. Or even more so, you know when you see in American TV shows like 90210, when they have like the surfers and stuff and they wear like the shark's tooth around their neck. That's that kind of shape that you've got there. Well done. Okay. Cutter Duo. Wow. We do not get to see Xeron tools that often at all because they're on, they're gone, they fly out the door. I'm bringing to you two cutters now. These cutters are, you can use them for different wires, but also they do slightly different jobs. They both cut, but they do it slightly differently. So, if I try and catch the light, you can see these ones are more of your delicate and dainty, sort of almost pin end details. So basically, if you imagine a weave and you don't want to cut a weave on the outside, you want to cut it on the inside, you need to get into the design. You're going to use these and that fine tip point to cut through them absolutely beautifully. So you've got that tapering that gets you into the nooks and crannies. And then you have these ones, which you can see are more rounded. They've got more of that sort of oval finish to them. These ones are better for cutting your thicker and sturdier wires, you know, such as your 1mm, for example. So they do different jobs, but they do them seamlessly. These ones are known as flush cutters because they give you a flat, flush finish. When we launched, I can't remember which set it was, but when we were launching these, we were doing £35 for an individual set. That is an incredible price point. There are loads of you flying in. Okay, can I tell you some bad news, single figures? Already, lots of you in for these. Now, I would say if you are running low on your cutters or your cutters are a bit, let's say, well loved, and not maybe in the best of nicks, then it's always you know, good to top up on them, isn't it? Especially if you are gifting someone who is jewellery making or has recently started jewellery making. These are going to be great to upgrade them because most people will obviously go for the standard basics straight off the bat, but there's no need to when you're getting deals like these on air. How often do you get to see Xeron flush cutters at that price point? And which ones, you know, which ones are you, do you have a set maybe that you use for your coppers, and then maybe you want a set for your sterling silvers? If you do, then this is your chance to get it. Because at that price, to me, it's a price that is buy one set, get another for a £5. That's because I swear one of these were $35.95 when we were launching them. So it's a really good opportunity actually. Do make the most of these ones whilst you can. And just to remind you as well, we have independent voters, and people always vote these 5 stars. Pretty much always. You know, they absolutely love them. They are brilliant. They are some of the best. And I know a lot of you will agree to that. So well done. I know I'm flying through these tonight, but it is, as I've said, because we are coming off at 9, going into the repeat though, so don't worry, you won't miss out on any bargains. And we just want to fit in everything for you. So £39.95 for those ones. Well done all. It's a really good price point that you're getting there, and really lovely action as well. I like it when Wayne does that. Wayne does this like fairground voice. Scream if you want to go faster. That kind of voice. Check out everybody. Check out. Big you on the phone lines. Check out everyone. Check out. The buffet is open. Anyway. Ooh. Well done. All. Let me show you this quickly. What'd you say, pal? Okay. If everyone checks out, it's sold out. Okie dokie. Jump rings. The 2 different sizes. These, the larger ones, are perfect to go in between these as little spaces. Sorry, I actually mean the smaller ones. So I've got 2 different sizes. Jump for joy in your jump ring collection here. So we can use these, as you probably know by now, in your chainmail, but you can absolutely and completely also use them just as connectors. If you want to add on a clasp, for example, you're going to want a jump ring to help you out. These are your 2 different sizes, as you can see. You are getting in the Jump for Joy collection. 50 of each. As you can probably tell, they are solid sterling silver. You can tell that from the shine, can't you? The shine is just unparalleled. You've got 50 of each size, which are, was it 3mm, 5mm, did I say? 4 mil and 5mm. 4 mil and 3 mil. £14.95 is your deal. Just to reiterate that, 4mm, 3mm, that is internal diameter. 925 solid sterling silver. It's a really good opportunity. Do make sure you're grabbing it whilst you can. I'm trying to think if you were going to link these into one another. I'm just trying to do a bit of maths. It's not really working though. 50 of them. Do you know what? Even if I say, if you link them in together, if you put 2 together, it's like 6 centimetres worth. With 50 of them, that's easily, very easily, a full necklace, isn't it? Very easily, but, you know, with enough left over maybe to do a bit of an earring. So these really can go very, very far. Well done. Yes, Wayne? Festive binding collection. Is this a binding collection that we've just... Hang on. I think I did this before. Let's have a look. Have a little nosy. What price are you doing on these, Wayne, my love? Okay, give me 2 ticks. Oh, I've only got 10 of these available. Only got 10, I'm afraid. Have a little nose at what we've done and what we've got. Oh, nice picture. $14.95. It's good, but Dan took that picture. Did you actually, Dan? That is a brilliant picture. Well done you, Dan, if you did. £7.95 is your deal on these ones today. If you do want to grab them, then absolutely and completely do. Just to let you know that if we do sell out of these, we did the same pack earlier on for the same price. So they are still available on the mid-show if you do want to get them. You can use this code, or there's a very similar one, MSXC04. So do you grab them? Because you must have them, mustn't you? If you want to get a stash topper-upperer, it's a great way of doing it, isn't it? Gold, silver, and your rose gold. They've sold out, essentially. Well done. Okay. Gemstones. A lot of gemstones. Labradorite. Oh, I've got bicones. I've not seen bicones in labradorite for ages. Or have we called them rondelles? They're bicones to me. Either way. Bicones are good. 3 strands of bicones. Oh, I want to do like a choker design with these. Just stack them up, 3 layers. Done. This is absolutely beautiful to be able to see this gemstone in this shape. It just works, you know. You get these sort of almost flying saucer shapes you're getting, really. And really lovely feel to them because they have a real centre point that are slightly more angular than that of your normal rondelles. You are getting £19.95 for 3 of one of your favourite gems, usually. Whoa, all 3 strands for £9.95, making them approximately £3.33 recurring. That is a brilliant price point. That really, really is. This is a very special gemstone. And if I hold 1 strand out properly so we can properly have a good old nosy at it. Let me hold it out. Look, there's lovely amounts of labradorescence in it. There really is. Labradorescence is that sheen under the surface, just in case you are new and you're not sure. You see that sort of magic colour dance under the surface. That's what we refer to as labradorescence. And labradorescence is essentially due to a scattering of light that you get internally within the gemstone. Very, very pretty indeed. Very pretty. Really rich, really intense. Absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, my throat's kicking in again. £9.95. We're moving on up, moving on up, moving on up. I've got head pins, I've got precious metal, I've got gemstones, I've got so much coming up for you. Head pins, extra long head pins, big amount here. This isn't your normal pack of 10. This is double trouble. I'm not used to seeing this many in a pack of, not of the sterling silver. 40. I'm used to seeing a pack of 10, now and again a pack of 20. I'm bringing to you 40 today in this collection. How often do you need 40 of your long length 5 centimetre head pins? All the time. Because these work for big gemstones, these work for tiny gemstones, these work for seed beads, these work for Swarovski, these work for so many different mediums, and we always need to multi-buy them. Wow, wow, wow. £13.95 for all of those. That, again, is exceptional. Right, let's do some mathematics. Not hard ones, it's a Saturday night. 5 centimetres each, these are. If I had 10 of these, obviously, it would be 50 centimetres worth. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. If I had 20 of these, it would be 100 centimetres worth. But it's not. It is 2 meters worth, sorry, 2 meters worth that I have got here. If I were to set them end to end, that would be 2 meters worth of solid sterling silver with gold plated. Would you be able to even make them for that price? I wouldn't. No chance, no chance. 2 meters worth of sterling silver wire that you'd then have to plate yourself or you know, get it plated, and then to actually flatten those bases off and all of that. It's not worth doing, in my eyes. I've not got the skill level for that, mind. Okay, let's do Swarovski super deal. Whoa. These ones are beautiful. Where have them head pins gone? Here we go. Let me show you some of these. So I've got a Swarovski mega deal. If you love the likes of your Cerulean, I cannot encourage you enough to start dialing now because I've got 3 packs appropriate for Cerulean. Have a little nosy at this sparkling effect. Wow. Okay, so let me grab. These are your Cerulean pieces. If you don't know, they are backed, which means you just pop them into your Cerulean. You can pop them into polymer clay. Wow. Pop them into your polymer clay. These are your different colours. Look, so you're getting your sort of canary yellow, you're getting your beautiful emerald green, and you're getting this kind of black diamond colour as well. These, all 3 of those are backed. As I say, perfect for your Cerulean. You're then getting these really, really large bicones. Beautiful look to those ones, really elegant. And they are £8.95 for you. Swarovski is a very well-known name. Daniel Swarovski it was that actually started the sort of company as we know it today, and he wanted to create a piece of machinery that would create beautiful, high-end, luxurious cuts that gave sparkle and brightness and design. Grab it whilst you can. Truly, again, not allowed to talk to you about things like staff cost or cost price or, you know, stuff like that. But grab this one whilst you can because that is exceptional. It really, really, really is. So do take the phones and seize the moment. It's 0800 644 655. See if I can tilt them all without pouring them out. I'm not going to be able to, am I? So yeah, you're getting all of these beautiful elements and pieces, and it is just £6.95. Well done to you. You're in on this one. I've got big sterling silver mega bundle coming up for you in a bit, and don't forget I've also got the gorgeous carnelian colour banded agate strand in one opportunity. Before it though, let me bring you these twist spacers. I'll show you them like that. I'll have to pack these up. So what you're getting in here, as you can see, is a small, delicate twist tube on the rose gold. You've then got a more 3D design on the rose gold large pieces. You're then getting the dappled effect on the sterling silver, and then you're getting the large twist in the gold. We don't get the parts. Just easy way to show them. There you go. So can you see how those go perfectly together? Perfect colour and everything else, but they're much more 3D. £44.75. I mean, I like it. I'm not going to complain about it. But we're actually going to go under 30 for you today. We have got Black Friday mega deals. You've seen the deals, you've seen the discounts, you've seen the discounts in the free potion packaging. You've seen our discount deals on air and in the kits, and all £29.95. You're now seeing our discount deals. We are bringing to you your Twisted Spacer collection. Today, we're doing it. We're going for it. We are bringing it home. Should be £45, just shy of. Today, £24.95. Add some glitz, add some glamour to your designs. I love the idea of these, you know, using these as you would with spacers, but using these in individual pieces, spacing out gemstones. I mean, maybe not necessarily this one. They look great, don't they? They really do look brilliant. They really, really, really do. Right, we're doing it. £24.95. Who was it who messaged him? Brooke. Your wish is my command, Brooke. Next one, though, not this one. Brooke's texting. £24.95. Yeah, no problem. Okay, it's time. I am getting to you right here, right now. Something quite big, something quite bold, something quite beautiful. What I've got for you is the opportunity to get a gemstone that, we see now and again, but we most certainly do not see it in this kind of veracity of colour with the banding as well. These are big, bold statement pieces, of which we're going to do a very, very special deal. Yeah, it's going under a tenner. This is your Black Friday deal. Okie pokey, let's do it. We're bringing it to you. Beautiful intrigue and interest, the warmth, the hot heat, the beauty, with that wonderful sort of intensity of the colour, but then you've got that really sharp hitting striation that runs through this. It's very pretty indeed. It plays nicely out throughout. And you are getting that kind of, right, oh, imagine yourself around a nice fire now. Imagine that. Maybe it's the fire in your living room, maybe it's you're outside with your friends and you're on a camping holiday and you're doing that. Because that's what this strand makes me think of. It's got this beautiful burning embers and kind of background of coal colours. And you know that moment when the fire's really, really, really raging strong and then the actual flames sort of die out and you just get these beautiful, unique and individual coals that have that sort of 100% tonality body but then smoulder. They smoulder with that hot heat burning flame. I think it's just magical and it's kind of reminiscent, I think, of what you're seeing here. These are your carnelian colour banded agates. So what we mean by that is it's a banded agate of which we have applied a carnelian colour. Carnelian is a gemstone which is this kind of beautiful orangey colour. The reason we've done that is because you do not really get to see effects like this in real life, in the sense Mother Nature doesn't really create these for us. But you've got them in here. So you get the banding, the beauty and the heat. And today, we're going to give you a spectacular discount deal. £16.95, I like it. I like it a lot. Let me just count these up for you briefly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 21 I've got. 21 I've just counted. So what are we looking at? 80 pence per pop. 80 pence per gemstone. But we're giving you an extra special deal today because it is our Black Friday discount deal. You ready? You steady? Let's go! We are bringing to you this exceptional deal and discount. Magical tickle down the price. This works, this, doesn't it? You ready? You ready? You steady? Here you go, £9.95 for you today. It is incredible. The fact that we're able to do this, not just for, you know, by the way, at £17, it's great, but at £9.95, we've taken it a little bit extra special. Again, and I know I keep saying this today, I'm probably going to carry on saying it tomorrow, where I will be with you on the mid-show with Jem as my guest designer. Yeah, the fact of the matter is that we are giving to you so many deals, so many discounts that I'm not allowed to say, you know, staff cost and cost price, etc. with, but there are some deals that we'll be doing that literally we, for all intents and purposes, are losing money on. So a huge well done to any of you. Oh, by the way, we'll just let you know, tonight's must-have, wit, woo. Coming up for you in approximately 19 minutes and 1 second-ish. But yeah, this is coming up for you this evening. As tonight's must-have, if you have just tuned in, hello, good evening and welcome to you. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. It's lovely to be with you this evening and the gorgeous Late Show team. What is your Late Show team name? Do you have one? The Best Crew. The A-Team. Should you be called Wayne's World Totally Excellent? Maybe. Party time. No? No. Wayne's on board with it, no one else in the team is. Yes, go on, lovely. Wayne, a little bit of an undercover code here. Don't suppose number 11's available, is it? Oh, you... I thought they'd been embargoed. Yes, I want to do it. What? Now? Okay. We don't know if this is going to allow us to play it, but we're going to have to try it playing it. I have got 10 and 10 on the snout. This, we're going to try and play it. I'm going to show it to you. You're going to see, this has been embargoed, which basically means they're available and then we shut down the availability just so that we can kind of keep our eye on whether or not we're getting another order in and this, that and the other. We can play it. Oh my goodness, right. Baltic Cognac Amber. If you want to grab your hands on it, I will just let you know that amber is embargoed. As I say, it's basically a time whereby, wow, no way. Okay, you're all flying in for this. Basically, I can't remember when the embargo is lifted, but basically it means it won't be in our schedules for a while, purely because we're putting a new order in for it, and some things are so low in stock, we know that when we bring them to air, it's going to irritate so many people if we bring like, you know, like 9 to air and they sell out in under a few seconds. So what we do is we go, look, we've got quite a bit of amber, but we've got like 2 of this and 3 of that. So we embargo it, which basically means we're not allowed to play it on air. We have got an embargo on all amber at the moment. This has slipped through the net. Very rarely happens, but I've literally got, I've got about 6 left now. Grab it whilst you can. It's a gorgeous connector, absolutely beautiful. Remember, if you were lucky enough to get any amber on the Amber Weekend, then put it on some Flexrite maybe, which I've got coming up for you on Wednesday evening, and pop a little clasp on the back of that and you're sorted. This is your connector. Oh my goodness, it is a race to the finish line, which means loads of you people want it. I know, sorry for that slightly awkward silence. It was like, I can't decide whether to finish the sentence, but my throat hurts, I really need a swig of me brew. So yeah, it's a race to the final countdown now. In fact, whoa, we are that mail may not have gone. If you've got it in your baskets, check it out ASAP, because people are about to come on the phone and snatch that. Well done. Okay, seed beads, I'm bringing to you now. Not just any old seed beads. Oh, brilliant. Your Tiller beads. Tiller beads are technically called Tiller. I don't really like the word Tiller for some reason. Anyway, let me show you these Tiller beads, half Tillers. Okay, we do not get to see these often. They are basically a Tiller bead, looks a bit like a tile. Sliced it in half, 2 drill holes. That's the situation. You use it for your seed beading because it's got 2 drill holes. You've got double the use in a way. They use you to do things like step up in your designs or add dangles in your designs. £12.85p. These are this is your half tiller trio. I don't think I've ever brought you just a half tiller collection, so it's a great way to stock up if you wanted to. Now's your chance to do so. You ready for this? Look at those gorgeous colours. Dark bronze, your metallic silver and your crystal colour. They're going to go with everything. They really are. Just, which colour should I grab out? I'm going to grab this one because it's really unusual. I don't actually think I've seen this colour before. Down to single figures now. Down to single figures, just to let you know. Do you know what I really like about these? Because I'm no seed beading expert. Seed beading, for me personally, it's just not the way my creativity works. I have given it a go, but it's just not for me, actually following a pattern and this, that and the other. It's not how my mind kind of goes creatively. But I know instantly I could make something with these. In fact, you imagine, I've just got 2 different colours there, but just going sort of grey bronze, grey bronze, grey bronze, threading it on to a necklace or to a bangle. Just loads of them to do a bangle. Stretchy bracelet. It's kind of cool, kind of funky, very unisex. So you don't have to be a seed beader to seed bead. So let me bring to you, does that actually say bronzite? Oh, how I love the bronzite we never get to see. Bronzite is a genuine gemstone. It's really unusual. It's really quirky. Bronzite because of its true bronze colour, but also it has this sparkle underneath the surface because of its has quite a high metallic rate. It's quite tricky to see in the studio, the metallic, but when you get it in real life, it's so much nicer. It's so much better and easier to see. These are your beautiful cubes drilled corner to corner to give you a little bit of a different zing. These are £8.95. If you love the geometric trend, if you are origami banana-rami, then these are going to work so perfectly in those kind of I don't know. These work perfectly in those kind of textures. You know, there's loads of different, well, we've seen them actually, haven't we? Like the almost origami charms and things like that. These, I think, work perfectly for a little nod towards that. Very modern and very workable. Well done. Let me bring you something so sleek. Black agate. So sleek. These are just sort of your prime go-tos, I would say. Black is said to go with everything. Black, I don't know if this is true, but it might be. Black goes with everything because black is everything. That makes sense? So, if there is no colour, then it's white. If there is every colour, then it's black. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I think this kind of strand stands for. It goes with everything because it contains everything. As you'll know, if you want to make beautiful pure black in paint, you need to use every single colour you've got available pretty much. £2.95 to get that amount of really easy wear gemstones. You can use these as genuine gemstone spacers. You can use these obviously as, you know, pieces in their own right. I quite like the idea of getting maybe like pearls of a similar size and doing that really beautiful monochrome look and literally just alternate. You could create striations and stripe kind of looks in design with these too. Just like a little nosy at the drill hole actually. And yeah, I reckon you'd be able to get your stretchy elastic through there, your generic stretchy elastic. You know, your 6mm elastic. So really nice little stretchy bracelets that'd be. Pop it on around my wrist. There you are. Works that, doesn't it? I keep forgetting about this scar. This is a relatively new scar. I keep forgetting about it because obviously you don't really, no one else in the world sort of walks around with a big camera zoomed on this part of the arm, do they? I keep forgetting it's there. I'm like, what's that? I did what? I did something silly. It wasn't silly. No. I was at a Spanish party on a mechanical bull, holding on for dear life. And then as I came off the mechanical bull, it just went, bit of skin. No, it wasn't like I burnt it on the oven or anything, no. The one at the top of my arm is burning it on an oven. Yeah, standard procedure. Just a bit clumsy. Oh, these are lovely goldstone. Have we called these ones goldstone? Look at that sparkle. Gorgeous goldstone. Really beautiful, isn't it? £8.95. If you love twinkle, if you love sparkle, just remind yourself JewelleryMaker.com because I did a pot of glitters on that earlier on, 3 different colours. £8.95. What would you do with it? Back it? Stitch some seed beads around it? Would you use it with your cerulean, maybe? I could be going a bit far now, but I quite like the idea of doing like a cerulean spiral around it. It's quite magical looking, isn't it? Just to let you know the sizes as well. Thickness, i.e. when it's laid down, we're looking at about 5 to 6mm. Actual size, you're looking, in this instance, 12 to 6 o'clock, 30. And then 3 to 9 o'clock, 20mm. So just to give you an idea of size. I wonder, and I could be totally wrong here, if you were good at kind of modelling, if you could do a cerulean face on top of this, like a cameo, that'd look quite magical, wouldn't it? And a little bit of a step away from the more traditional. Actually, it'd go nicely with the carnelian colour strands I did before. Okay, I'm on to charm carriers. I did the rose gold version of one of these by itself earlier on and they flew out of the door as quick as that pet moth I once had. So do grab it whilst you can. Everyone's had a pet moth at some point. £9.95. Sorry, Wayne's World, totally excellent, are asking me silly questions like, why have you had a pet moth? Everyone had a pet moth. £9.95 is your deal today. You have got here 10mm, big loop there on the top, and then you've got this smaller little bottom loop at the base of it, and so you're getting this really beautiful high-end look. And the great thing is, if you're doing big pieces like this, then let me try and show you it this way around. Imagine that on the inside. Da, da, da. This is very quite high end, isn't it? There you go. Sort of, you know, use your imagination, but that works quite nicely. And then you've got that little loop at the bottom to add your charm on or whatever else it might be. But you can just use them as earrings. I quite like the. Hang on, sorry, how much is that working out each? £2-ish. It's brilliant. £1.99. If you will. But yeah, if you wanted to turn these into earrings, that'd be quite nice. Or, now this could be a little bit sideways here, but imagine doing a little bit of cerulean in the centre and actually impressing a letter into it, and you could spell something out, maybe on a neckline. I quite like that idea. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. These took us ages to get. These are exclusively made and created for us. If these are the ones I'm thinking of, yeah, they have got to be. These are something that we really strive to be able to get for you. What you're getting here is your lapis lazuli in your hexagonal cut. I was just thinking up the size. In your hexagonal cut. And so you're getting the hexagonal shape, should I say, and then you've got these beautiful facet work on the outside. You've got £17.95. Now, as I say, these were exclusively made for us. Our in-house gemologist, Marie, sort of, you know, spoke with our design team to sketch these out. And what you have is this real open, detailed design. So you've got your lapis lazuli at all angles. And then you've got that wonderful framing with the hexagonal design. Quite a quirky, different shape. Again, very in on that more geometric texture that we've been seeing of late in fashion, and actually in homeware as well. We've definitely got more of this structural, architectural kind of shaping in the likes of, you know, your terrariums, etc. You have got that price point well done. Nice on a slider, that quite easy to do too. There's nothing in there, my love. There's nothing in that one, I'm afraid. So I'm just talking to my lovely director producer. I'm looking for sugar glass. They're not in there though. Whilst he's looking, how's your evening? Are you having a good night? You're having a good evening? Are you having a really lovely, positive, energy-filled weekend? If you have just tuned in, I've been to Bear Grylls event today, whereby I went through a mystery maze, went down slides in invisibility, ate little bugs, did 2 escape rooms, of which we didn't escape out of either. Not even near. Well, legally, they have to let you out after a time, Kerry. Let me bring these beautiful pieces to you now, if I may. These ones are your gorgeous rose gold 925 sterling silver ring spaces. I think these look like engagement bands. They're really pretty. You can sort of walk around them if you wanted to, or hammer into them too if you wanted to. I think these would be quite nice on kumihimo too, maybe even beaded kumihimo. Let me give this one a little turn to the side. I'll try and sit them up for you without it rolling away. There you go, so you get to see all the ankles. But yeah, I think that would be absolutely lovely to have it like on, maybe even a genteel beaded kumihimo design. I think that would be really pretty. You can have them at any of these angles, depending on how you use them. Fair bit of metal you're getting in there, and it is 925. Well done. I'm squeezing one more in before we head toward the break, and it is, oh, beautiful popcorn chain in rose gold, this time with the heart detail. the heart itself is the slider, and basically you finish the connection. So these act as a stopper here, and where the little loops are is where you finish a connection. So you can finish it with wire, or the flex rate I've got for you on Wednesday, or a gemstone, or whatever it might be. Actually, the late show's also got these charms for you on Thursday, which you could finish off with. Although they're still in silver, but still, it's up to you. Mixed metals, you know, we love. So yeah, what you have here is that lovely slider detail. It's really luxury. It's really high-end luxury. You've got real intricacy when it comes to that metal work in here as well. £14.95. Have you been into your local... There's a well-known high street shop which has started doing sliders, actually, slider bracelet designs, and they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. So yeah, it's lovely to be able to get that kind of designer look very easily, and very affordably at £14.95. Well done all. We do have to head on into a break. I will just let you know, if you're thinking, right, you're going to a break now, I'll tune in 40 minutes because, you know, I've got this to watch or this to do. Can I just remind you that we are going on to the repeat at 9 o'clock. So if you want your last live deals, this is your time to get involved. We'll be back in about 3.5 minutes.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Hello everyone, it's guest designer Mark Smith here with some exciting news about our brand new workshop coming up in December in our Hammersmith office in London. On Friday the evening of the 7th, we're going to be having an evening of gossip, nibbles, prosecco, lots of fun and laughter, lots of questions and answers you may be surprised with. And on the Saturday, the main event we're calling it, it's a full day workshop consisting of 2 projects using the most amazing Swarovski crystal and sea beads to make jewellery for that festive party season which is soon going to be upon us. Hope to see you in December.
What I am about to bring to you is truly very, very special. First off, I like gemstone strands that are graduated anyway. I think they're quite interesting. I think it's quite interesting and magical that they're kind of larger at the centre. I think that's beautiful. I also really appreciate with these the fact that not only are they graduated, but they are coloured accordingly. So you've got the more dainty ones are the silver, and then they always get a little bit more ombre as they get larger, and then right there in the centre is this peach colour. I also really appreciate the shape of these. It's individual, it's different. And for me as a creative, I don't often make traditional things unless I'm making for someone else and it's a commission, or I'm just making for like my grandma's advent calendar or whatever. I tend to not make traditional things. I'm not really like that. I like personally wearing more unusual things and making more unusual things. And sometimes there are certain shapes that just make your life so much easier to do something a bit out there and a bit quirky and a bit different. And this strand is that type of strand. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at how stunning those natural colours are. Isn't that just divine? It's beautiful. I love that sheen is so even. And that doesn't happen often at all either, because this isn't always the case, but more often than not, you get a really big sheen on white, and then you get a really hardly able to see sheen over the top of a grey. But actually with these, that beautiful beauty of sheen is really pretty. I really appreciate this strand. I think you've got lovely individuality with the shape, real beauty and real sheen, and you're getting it all in one strand. As I say, I like to make quirky things, and if you're a bit of a quirky maker yourself, you want to make something different all the time, then this is going to be great and very, very useful. But I also think this would be great if you're just starting out in the world of jewellery making. All you need to do is pop a little spacer in between each one, you're done. That's it. Restrand it. Spacer in between each one. Let's talk pounds and pence, shall we? Usually you have to pay for more, for something unusual, don't you? If you're getting something a little bit bespoke, a bit unusual, you pay more for it, don't you? That's the case, I think, throughout. It's the case on food. If you go to, a restaurant where it's not sort of your standard pie and mash or whatever, it's something a bit quirky that comes with a jus, etc., you have to pay more for it. If you go to a crafting shop and maybe you buy a certain clasp, everyday shape clasp, and then you buy one that's maybe a little bit of a larger size or a bit of a different shape, you have to pay more for it. Usually, for strands like this, you have to pay more. Today, you're going to pay less. Free postage and packaging. Your Black Friday multicolour moonstone deal is not on your screen yet. You ready? We're giving you a discount deal. Actually, honestly, £9.95. £9.95 for you today. Let me just hold it out and show you it against the black, and I'll give it a little twizzle. It's actually hard to twizzle because the drill hole on them's so good. I'm trying to give them a twizzle, but the drill hole is so good on it that it literally just the centre is moving. It's just beautiful. Is my mic just wiped against something? Sorry, we just had my mic out then, just because it was rubbing against something. So I do apologise for that, because I understand that noise is rather annoying. But yeah, what we've got here for you is £9.95. Let's talk monetary value. Okay, let's do a little bit of research. Oh, I've still got that Secret Santa gift. The carry-on cocktail kit. Sounds quite nice. Moonstone. What should we say? Ring? That's easy enough, isn't it? And they're bead ring sizes. Moonstone ring. Now, obviously, these are not like for like standard because, you know, what I'm talking about is individual. But you know what? This is a really, really cute one. Really cute. It's just an individual piece from M&S, and they are square pieces of Moonstone, and it is £35. This is M&S. £35, one piece of Moonstone square in a ring. So let's do it at that price. I mean, I know it's not the same, but let's do it at that price. £35. £35 times 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. £560. And I know, you know, obviously you'd have to add to this, etc., to be able to create a ring, but it really does make you think. What you've got here is something that people are obviously prepared to pay for. Do you think Marks and Sparks would have a ring on their website that they think no one would ever buy? No, of course not. They're going to have things that they've done their research on, that they know people want, that they know people are going to be happy to purchase. And Marks and Spencer's, they do good value for money jewellery. You know, they're known for it, as are many, many, many other providers. But yeah, a great opportunity here to grab something a little bit different, a little bit quirky, a little bit unusual, and a little bit of a bargain. £9.95. Good work to you all. Okay, Wayne is bringing to you now a chain. Reach-a-rooney over for this. I love, this is my favourite chain. This is my favourite style of chain. I love the Prince of Wales chain because it is so intricate. It's like a chainmail weave. If I hold this out real close, see if you can see how the linkage works, because it's magical. Can you see how intricate that linkage is? Do you know what? Let me bring a black background in, because that'll make it more easy to see. There you go. Look how intricate that is. I cannot imagine creating that. I love crochet. My grandma taught me to crochet when I was knee-high to a grasshopper, but I wouldn't even be able to recreate that easily in crochet with just cord, let alone in solid sterling silver, and let alone for that price point. It's intricate, and because it's so intricate, that is great for a couple of reasons. First off, I work with children. If I'm wearing jewellery, I need it to be strong. You know, I work with 6-year-olds up to 18-year-olds. You know, we'll come into contact with children much younger than that as well when I go and do home visits, etc. So I need something that's going to be strong, you know, in case someone takes a liking to it and kind of goes, oh, what's that? And pulls it, and, you know, you don't want it to bend out of shape or whatever, or snap. It's sturdier, it's stronger. It's also better because you're getting more of that light interaction because it's so intricate. So if you've just got one big sheet of metal, you're only going to get one big ping of light back to the eye. But with this, because there's so many different angles, every single link is at a different angle to its former link and its next link. Because of that, it's really, oh no, I'm way over allocated now. Okay, that means that more people want it than can have it. So I'm wishing you luck right here, right now. And let me just remind you, I've got a clasp on that for you as well. If you've missed out on that and you wanted to create something really pretty, I'm almost positive I've not got them the right way around. Hang on. How about, actually, quite like the idea of doing a little layered choker with this. It'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Hi, Dan.
Hello.
How are you, Dan?
I'm okay.
Dan, our floor manager. Give us a fact about yourself, Dan. I love doing team facts.
I haven't really got anything interesting.
What are you allergic to, Dan?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, he's made of steel, is Dan. Made of steel. Thank you, Dan. You're an absolute love. Okay, these ones are currently up and on your screen. I will show them to you flat down so that you can just see how much you get in here. Really 3D. They're £17.95 for you now. I can't remember where that came from. Oh no. So yeah, can you see how you've got these really 3D flowers? They're really beautiful and 3D. You can see it's almost like a water lily, or even not a million miles away, I don't think, from that of a, what are those ones with the trumpet? Yellow. What are they called? The ones with the trumpet? Daffs. Your daffodils, sorry. Use the proper name. They're not a million miles away from your daffodils, are they? Every single one of them states 925 on the back, which I can show you. So that means if you wanted to do a bracelet with these, easy peasy. Add a clasp on or a bit of a cord. That's the detail at the front. There's the 925 at the back. So you know you're getting really good quality here. It's beautiful 3D design that you're getting. Really high shine effect, $17.95. Let me remind you, can you just tell me where that came from again so I can make Dan's life easier? Thank you. Is it this two? These two? Three? Ooh, not long at all. 10 minutes approximately. Are we doing these petal pearls as well today? Because I think that's actually quite a nice addition. We'll do them in a bit. That's start buying a bit. Okay, let's get some saucers. Silver and gold. We always talk about these as spacers. Ow, sorry. We always talk about these as spacers. Okay, gemstone, spacer, gemstone. And that is a great thing to do. Makes your gemstones go further, and gemstones, generally, they're the more expensive bit, aren't they? But these are so beautifully designed by themselves. There's been some big names out there in the jewellery making world and the jewellery industry who have worked with this kind of look recently. Keeping it simple, keeping it beautiful, keeping it affordable here at JewelleryMaker. £6.95. You will be getting 10 of these. It is free P&P, remember, for you today. And if you do want to make the most of that, now is your chance to do so. Because even if you're brand new, you will get those 2 free strands. So do come on in and get your hands on it whilst you can. You don't have to use these with a lot of other stuff. Pair these with your extra long 5cm sterling silver rose gold head pins I did before. And that could be just, you know, even just 3 in each ear. It'd be a lovely little addition and a very simplistic set of earrings. I am aware that I'm absolutely speeding through things this evening. As mentioned before, it's because we're going to the repeat at 9 tonight, so we want to fit everything in so nobody misses out. So just if you like it, you see it, you grab it. Okay, I'm moving now to, these are very big spacers. These are the largest ones with the added sparkle. I think these look so on trend, so modern, almost sort of futuristic in a way. We're not staying there. You are getting in here big sterling silver pieces, and then can you see in the centre of these circlets, that is cubic zirconia. You are getting £13.95. These are going to give you sparkle, shine, beauty, and we're going to give you another discount deal. These are your 7mm, so they're a really good size for a focal, because a lot of the time we'll bring you 6mm gemstones, won't we? And so maybe you want a spacer to be a bit more of a focal, so you can draw the eye using a 7mm without stepping up too much. But also it's good with your 8mm if you want to step down a little, because you want it to be more subdued. So you've kind of got the best of both worlds with these being that slightly quirky size. They are just £7.95, and I will just remind you that if you do want to get your hands on this, then it's all the info at the bottom of your screen, and you can join us at the app as well if you wanted to. It's a really good way to get involved with us. So well done. They go nice with the deal of the day, actually. Okay, let me bring to you some bales now. Sorry I keep reaching over. I could just bring this closer. There we are. Make my life easier. Let me bring to you some bales. These ones are sterling silver with gold over the top. Big pieces here. Because these are so large and dramatic, they you can go for a really sizable gemstone. I've got one in mind, in fact. That works, doesn't it? Balance-wise. These are coming up £4.95 for all 3 of these big beautiful bails. These bails, as I'm sure you'll know, will go great over your chains. For example, I did the sterling silver and gold to Kali chain earlier on, didn't I? If you want to hang something from that, something like this is going to be perfect, especially as I did the sterling silver and gold head pins for you. So basically I've done the chain, I've done the bail, and I've done the head pins on the evening show alone tonight. So you could create something really luxurious and all of a similar quality. And of course the pearls, as I say, they are coming up in this hour, obviously. But yeah, I just love the idea of popping something very simplistic like this bail as almost a directional cue to look down to that pearl, because you know they deserve it, don't they? You can also of course use these with the likes of your nuggets, which I've got coming up, and I quite like it with that ametrine-esque strand actually. I think the gold is actually bringing out those citrine hues even more. I do have to move on, so let's do those pearls now. Let's do them. Okay, I'm going to forewarn you. I have 4 of these pearls. These are absolutely individual sensationalism. They are head-turning pieces, to say the least. These are your metallic, white, freshwater cultured pearls. You've got something so dramatic and elegant here. £129.95 for these individual statement pieces. Every single one is individual. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 I've got. We're going to take them under 100 for you today. For 17 of these pearls on my strand. These are up to 3 centimeters, $79.95. They were $130. They're now $79.95. Only while stocks last, which is 2. We have 2 available. 2, dos, de, etc. Sorry, I need to swig in my brew again. Sorry. Normally, you won't notice someone having a swig of the drink because there's a guest designer who'll be talking at the same time, and you kind of casually. Just little tricks of the trade. You ask them a question, your hands are in, you ask them a question, and then as they're answering you, whoop. But because I've got no guest designer, and because I have to keep having a swig of my drink because my throat's a bit croaky from all of that screaming at the Bear Grylls Adventure event. I was screaming because stuff was dropping on my head, because people were jumping out at me when I was blindfolded. Well, I don't know, because I couldn't see. Yeah. I was screaming because you're told to get into this like slide thing, this like tube, and you get into it and it's absolutely pitch black, and you're just told to like tuck your head in, and then it's like go, 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 and you're like, I don't want to, and then it's like a death drop. That's what it feels like anyway, but you can't tell because it's pitch black. But yeah, my throat's a bit, no. Also, if you don't like confined spaces, I would say don't do it either. Because this bit where it's quite clever the way they do it actually, but there is a solid wall, and then there is almost, what's it called, bouncy castle fabric, inflatable here. So you have to like squeeze through. It's really confined space, and you have to go through like this maze thing. If you like confined spaces, it's probably not for you either, to be honest. Anyway, I have to move on. I've got 1 left. Tell a lie, I've got 2 left. Okay. Oh, I have only got 1 left. Sorry, tell a lie, we have only got 1 left. Okay, let me bring to you something a little bit different, a little bit of a bargain for your Black Friday bundle. Big pieces, big dramatic statement pieces. Let me show you all together. 3 strands. All completely different. Would you use them all together? Maybe, but not necessarily. These are ones to add to your stash. These are ones to get so that you have something unusual and quirky and different when you're in that mood. Because I think no matter what we think our style is, or whatever we think our, fashion sense, let's say, is, it changes, it alters, it can alter day to day. You look back on pictures of yourself from, 5 years ago, and you think, what was I wearing? Yeah, at that time, you thought you were the bee's knees, as they say. Things change, fashion changes, our mood changes, and I think we need gemstones that are always unique and organic to help us fit those moods. And that is exactly what you've got here. So let me summarise what we're bringing to you. I've got a mixed beryl strand with some pink colours and some aquamarine colours on there. I've then in the centre got your moonstone. It's going to go great actually with tonight's must-have. You've got beautiful, really organic top drill drops there, so it's quite unusual to see nuggets like that. And lastly, but by no means leastly, you've got your ametrine. Ametrine's a really interesting gemstone. It's 2 birthstones in one, basically. £29.95 is your price point on these ones. That price I'd be quite happy to pay for that top strand if I'm entirely honest, or the bottom strand, either or. So to get all 3 at that strand is at that price point is incredible. Maisie, what's your birthstone?
I'm July.
You're July.
Is it Ruby?
Yeah. That's a good one, that, isn't it? July's a good one, ruby. It's nice to have a gemstone that people know as a birthstone, isn't it? Well, I know what yours is, Kerry, but what's yours, Wayne? May. You've got another posh one as well then, haven't you? They're all quite posh, aren't they? Okay. May's emerald. Well, you're garnet, aren't you? Garnet, January. I know your birthday. Getting tested. Oh, hello. Let's go crazy, says Wayne. Not like that at all. Not even how he speaks. £24.95. That is, again, I'm not allowed to tell you about kind of how dangerous some of these discounts are, but that one is mischievous, to say the least. You've got some high-end gemstones here, some really high-end gemstones. Literally, you wouldn't be able to buy one of these strands, this one here, for £24.95. You wouldn't. You really wouldn't. If you could change your birthstone to any birthstone, what would you change it to then, Wayne? Tourmaline. It's a good one. Yeah, I'm a fan of a tourmaline. If you're not a huge fan of garnet then, Kerry, what would you change yours to? Opal, yeah. Purple garnet she likes, but you don't like the dark red one. No, I get you. Quite a few people feel that way, I think, because it's quite dark, isn't it? Purple garnet is stunning, though. As is the mandarin, as is green garnet. Well done to one and all. I also think ametrine's quite a nice one, because if you have got your birthstone is amethyst or citrine, you and your best friend, it's a great little pairing gemstone, that. Okay, let me bring to you now the pearls. Enchanted falling petals of pearls. Another Black Friday event deal. This strand is just beautiful. Imagine creating either a hair vine like this and I tiara twist them, or having it just really simplistically, even just pinning that in. There's something quite, you know, like chic festivals. Do you know what I mean? So there's some festivals that I've been to where it's just like, you're going to get muddy, but people kind of make an effort, you know, kind of like Glastonbury glam, let's say. That is exactly the type of strand I will be wearing at Glastonbury. You know, it's that kind of element, that kind of piece that I think is really, really beautiful. It's a bit quirky, it's a bit unique, but it's got a style element to it. Of course you can use this more traditionally, but what I love about it is it's almost got that kind of canal boat. You know, on canal boats, they have, not on all of them, because, you know, a bit more modern now, but on the traditional ones, they have that one stroke painting whereby they essentially get a brush and they create with one stroke petal, and then they'll do, you know, like rose designs, and it's quite a unique style. That's what these remind me of. They are those frozen in time memories of a petal, you know. They are beautiful and they are individual and they are unique. And I think there's something so beautiful about that, especially with this colour. The colour themselves, the colour itself, should I say, is completely natural. And when I hold this a little bit closer to you, you might be able to see the colour under the surface a bit better. pinks, greens, teals, bargains, £29.95. Cashew pearls are one of the more time-consuming of pearls for Mother Nature to create because you need a whole heap of nacre to be able to create them. I absolutely love, love, love that you're getting that incredible orient on these that gives you that rainbow appearance, and it is just sublime. There's something about the individuality of these that I truly, you know, I just really enjoy seeing, I enjoy working with. It's really beautiful, it's really dainty, and it's one of those colours that I think anyone can wear. Sorry, the arrows shocked me. £24.95. That is a very, very, very affordable deal. Do grab the final deals whilst you have the opportunity to do so today on these ones. You're looking at a 15 mil in areas on this, so obviously 1.5 centimetre, which is big by any pearl standard, especially a Cashew pearl standard. Lots of you in on these ones. Huge, well done. Let me grab. Hang on. Let's see. Imagine, I'm just trying to find one that I could do as like a charm. Let's see if that grabs it. There you are. Just imagine just that one as a charm or as a ring. It's quite quirky and individual. Just that one. Little bit of wire, maybe even a little bit of wire covering it as well, actually. Completely and absolutely agree with you. Yeah, really, really, really. Just one earring, done, dusted. You could do that so simplistically. Even just a stud, you know when we do the stud earrings that have the little loops on the bottom? Even just with one of these, because it creates such character, you don't have to go OTT. Has anyone else seen a poodle in this one I'm picking up here? No. Right, let me show you. Here's his nose. There's his little mouth. See his little snout there? You've got the fluffy poodle hair here. The sort of ear hanging around. This is... You seeing it? Gosh. Isn't it incredible though, truly? Naturally, we are meant to see figures and faces and things that we recognise and stuff like that. But yeah, every single pearl is so individual and I like that about it. Pardon? Oh, they're about to sell out. Well done and good luck. Okay, I'm moving on to... What, Poppet? I love butterflies. I'm a big fan of butterflies. God, hair's going everywhere now. I absolutely think these are beautiful. There is a well-known Welsh gold company that create butterflies, and I actually have one. I will be honest, it is not a million miles away in look to this, and I will be honest, it was not only 30 quid. For £3, that's brilliant. That's really good for £3. Let me just turn, blessums. That's all right. Was that a nice sneeze? That sounded like a really satisfying sneeze. Was it good?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was good. Yeah. No, it was amazing. Yeah, it sounded good, that did. Really good.
Nice.
Do you know that sneeze moment where you have to decide whether to sneeze from your mouth or from your nose? You ever have that? My point is, I love butterflies, and I love that these ones have got this sort of built-in bail. Let me hold it that way again. They are, look at that. That just works so, so, so beautifully. They do look like they are sort of mid-flight, so you've got that back wing and then you've got that forward ring. These, because you're getting 3, would be lovely if maybe you've got, I don't know, 3 siblings. This would be lovely maybe if you've got, you know, a niece and a nephew, for example. I think these are so eye-catching because also that bail is built in. You don't see how this works. So normally with a design like that, you have the open and it's a jump ring. Not with this, it's hidden. It's absolutely hidden. Go on, pal. Where to? Yeah. Oh, I love this. It's like a Mobius ring, but a solid soldered, Mobius ring with 2 connection points at the side. Great for your chainmail. Brill. You've got here 95 sterling silver charm jump rings, sort of jump connectors, £6.95 for all 3. I've not seen these ones before. Or is it? Says Wayne like some sort of evil Disney character. £4.95 for this, our Black Friday weekend deal. £4.95 for you today. This is a really, really, really good question, Kerry. I like that. Kerry's just asked, if you were an evil Disney or well-known character, which one would you be? Go on, Wayne. You're having to think about it. I think I'd be, would I? Jafar? Where has that come from? No, do tell more. Why did you look at me and go, Jafar? It's the dark hair. The beard. Right. No, I think I'd be Maleficent, I think. Yeah. I would say I'd be the evil one in Sleeping Beauty. No, not Sleeping Beauty. Snow White, where she gives the apple. But I don't give away food. Okay, yep. Let's go for, I know I'm moving through quick, as I have said. We're going through the repeat in half an hour. So, we're squeezing everything in as if it were, you know, an hour longer in show. So that's why I'm moving through quite quickly. 95 solid sterling silver in your satin finish. These ones are your tubes. You're getting 10 pieces of these. Because these have that square profile, they give a real nice ping of the light. You see that? That would be more of a slither were it a perfect round. £4.95, and that's for a full 10 of them, as you can see from the side view there, that they have got that lovely square aperture, which means you can thread square cord through this, or if you wanted to make your own square cord via the likes of Kumihimo or Macrame, then you absolutely can post that through this and it's not going to be an issue for you. £4.95. Mother Knows Best from Tangled is one of my favourite songs in the world. Brilliant. Have you seen Tangled? It's one of the more newer, well-known princess ones. Honestly, it is one of the funniest. If you've not watched it, I insist that you watch it this evening, come 9 o'clock, if you can find it anywhere. It's well worth it. Tangled's one of my favourite, I think. It's really good, really good. At £4.95 for all of these ones. Going to be lovely, actually, in between tonight's must-have, because it's angle on angle. Rectangular on rectangular. Yeah. We've done the big pearls. We can do anything. Clasps. We haven't had that many Black Friday clasps today, but I'm going to bring it to you now. Solid sterling silver with rose gold, not just 1 or 2 or 3. You have got a massive proportion here for your Black Friday event deal. Okay, for today's Black Friday event 2018, we are bringing to you a mega collection, 15 in total, beautiful trigger clasps. We all need them, always. You always need a clasp if you're going to be doing your more traditional, let's say, bracelets, necklaces, etc. These ones are lovely, strong and sturdy. And just double checking. Yeah, they've got... they've got the soldered jump ring at the end, which means that whatever you do pop onto these is going to be really beautifully and easily finished off. So what you've got is a lovely movement and a really nice strength to them. You pull the little pulley back. It's known as a trigger clasp because as you pull the section back, if you let go of it, it has a spring mechanism so it will fire back forward. Not all clasps, oddly enough, I suppose, do that. Some of them you will open up and then you have to push them forward. These ones do it all for you. It's a lot of metal, 5 grams, in fact over 5 grams in total. £8.95. So we've got enough to make 15 bracelets or 15 necklaces or even 15 bag charms or 15 phone charms. Or with these you could make, what are those? You know, do you remember when Scoobies were in? Do you remember Scoobies and Loom Bands? They were a thing of a while ago, weren't they? I saw a Scooby kit the other day, so I don't know if it's come back or if it's just, you know, where I live is a little bit behind. But yeah, I saw a Scooby's kit. You know, something like this would be lovely maybe for younger people. Because the thing is, you might think, well, I'm not going to give, you know, my 12-year-old or whatever sterling silver for something like that. But if they wanted to make something on maybe the school holidays whilst they're, you know, not with their friends, they want to make something a bit special for a friend, why not? At that price point, it's not breaking the bank, is it? Oh! You weren't on that camera then. I've just seen the balloon here. There's one very sorry looking balloon. I'll take that one home with me. I feel sorry for it. Anyway, yeah, £8.95 for you today. I think it's beautiful. I really like that colour as well. It's quite a rich colour. And actually, let me just show you quickly. That's what I would use, personally. Size works for me, colour works for me, precious metal works for me. Just a thought. They were available. I don't know if they are anymore. We'll just keep, things just keep going, or we keep having like 2s or 3s left of things. Oh, whole new collection. Okay, there's nothing in that box, love. What's it meant to be? No, I've not got them. Sorry, sweet cheeks. We'll do it off this recording if that's all right with you, because for some reason it's not in front of my eyes. So, a Baroque pearl. Oh, it's these beauties. Oh, I love these ones. Just shy of 3 centimetres you're dealing with here. I love the Baroque pearl. They are unique. They are individual. They are usually quite expensive. Well, no, expensive, the wrong word. More considered. £130 usually, but obviously Black Friday, it's a weekend, we want to give you deals. You're making the most of your free P&P. Goodness gracious, that really is a very big saving. So it should have been £130. You're getting it today for £64.98. Every single penny we can take off this, we have. That is an astonishing discount when you consider these are all natural colours. So that sort of almost a misty silver white is absolutely and completely true and real. That is fantastic. It really is. £64.98. That's your deal on these ones. If you like them, then now's your chance to dial through. It's 0800 6444 655, and you can join us at JewelleryMaker.com to make the most of those nice work. Let's bring... Oh, these are the doublet ones. I adore these. These are so exciting. So they are a double pearl that you're getting here. You have got the beautiful individuality on each of these. So essentially, see how these also look like 2 individual pearls? They're actually 2 conjoined pearls. And that will be because the 2 original nucleuses will have naturally placed quite close together in the mollusk. £19.95. They're brilliant because they're all so quirky, they're all so individual. 9 times out of 10 you can find a heart and or a duck in these strands. Yeah, find you a duck. What about that one? It's not looking like a duck. Honestly, 9 times out of 10 you will find a duck. Oh, you're going to eat your words now. That's totally a duck. See his little beak and his little... Wait a minute. Oh, you got a little tummy. And his little wing. That's how I talk to my dog. Don't know why I'm doing that on telly. Well done. 5. I love this design. Now let me see which one this is. I absolutely adore this design. It's like a mix on a locket. So I'll show you it first. Here's the actual design of it. It's got a lotus flower and it's a locket, but it's not sort of your traditional. When I think of locket, I think of like the heart I used to have. This is a little bit of a different twist. So you're getting this beautiful lotus design. Just look, you can see it perfectly actually, how 3D that is. It's beautiful. So what you do on this one is, when you put a chain, for example, through, it kind of locks it, it acts as a lock, but if you take like a chain out, push that forward, sorry, there you go, it's a locket. So you could pop something in this, you can place something in this, for example, look at these, for example, pearl. You could get a couple in there actually, couldn't you, a few in there. You could put little memory, you could put Swarovski in there, you could put resin pieces in there. That looks beautiful, I think, don't you? £12.95. There's 5 grams of silver in this. There's also a hidden hinge. So the hinge at the bottom isn't like sticking out like a big old door hinge. It's hidden. It's really streamlined. So that's actually the hinge section you're looking at there. Just makes it look more professional. I have seen quite a few lockets actually where you will have actually a step out of where the hinge is. Not with this one. It makes it seamless. And you have got that beautiful lotus flower finish there, which of course has a lot of connotations to mindfulness, meditation, etc. Yes. Oh, I didn't know we had these in tonight. These are fab. Oh my goodness, I've not seen these in ages and I need these. How many have we got? 12. Okay, have a little nosy. These are fab. These are your sterling silver crimp bead covers, but these are the crimp bead covers that you almost work like a culotte. £10.95. I have 12 and 12 alone. 12, that was right, yep. I have 12 and 12 alone. They are sterling silver and they are genuine gold, and you are getting loads of them. These work beautifully. If you're not entirely sure, well, you're all of you who are checking out obviously are sure how to use them, but if you imagine, I've not got any pliers beside me, have I? Nope. And I don't really want to, no. But I haven't got any pliers beside me, but I'll show you this. If you imagine where my tweezers are now, if you imagine that I've put cord through there, and that is also where I will bend this design, and then that will bend over the knots. The knot will then be housed in between these two. I could dub a little bit glue in there if I wanted. And then obviously the top and the bottom also match up, and therefore that's where I add my clasp. Again, it's that professional finish you might do, for example, on your silk knotted pieces. So few of these available now. I am in single figures, so I do wish you all good luck on this one. I know it's been a hectic day. I know we've been flying through these things, and particularly on the late show, as I say. So thank you so much for bearing with us and getting these fantastic opportunities. Lovely fresh quality. There was a time where I was seeing tanzanite 4 times, 5 times a day, a show even. But we did try and give you a heads up about this earlier on in the year. £19.95. We knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to slow down in us getting it out of the ground. It's been ages, hasn't it? £14.95 about to come in for you today. We tried to give you a heads up on this. I will always try and be a little bit, sometimes completely and absolutely blatant about what's happening, and sometimes try and be a little bit more casual, a bit more laid back, but just because obviously, you don't want to sort of promise something incorrect. But with this one, I did a video on my Rebecca Redican presenter Facebook page where I was talking to our gemologist Marie and just said basically what's the situation with tanzanite, and she said yeah, the ones we're getting at the moment, they're just so milky, they were being offered completely opaque pieces for double the price point, we're just not buying. And that was earlier on this year, sort of February time. So we tried to buy it in February, March, April, May, June. We weren't happy with the prices or the quality, so really, really fantastic that we've, you know, been able to have some now for you, because it's a long lost friend, really. Don't get me wrong, we don't have hundreds of strands, but we have enough of those who wish to get it. Bales now, plenty of them. Just keep them out the bag, hang on, sorry. So these ones have got this lovely fluting to them. We are running out of time, so we're going straight down in price. These are them. 15 minutes left for your Black Friday deals, but don't forget 3pm takes you through to the repeat. £7.95 on your gold-plated 925 sterling silver. You've got your 7mm on these ones. They've got that beautiful fluted detail and design. Very, very pretty, very, very elegant, and they are in solid 925 with that gold over the top of them. They've got, sorry, I said if you got the Takali chain that I did in the same sterling silver and gold earlier on, this is going to be a lovely addition to your designs. But remember, you can also use them as a design feature in themselves, because they look really nice if you sort of alternate them in different ways. They look really pretty. You can also use these so that they almost look like petals relatively easily as well. Okay, let's move it on. Yes. There's nothing in that box, Sweet Nugget. Sweet Nugget. No idea. No idea. These are beautiful. Almost dog tooth, actually. I would actually say that these were dog tooth if they were a little bit shade darker. These ones have got that lovely chevron effect to them. Really, totally and absolutely natural. A lot of people think amethyst comes in flat purple and that's it, but it doesn't. It's character filled. So if you've got a February baby in your family who maybe doesn't like the more traditional, dark, deep, velvet-esque purple amethyst, then something like this is a bit different and quirky, and the shape is absolutely perfect for the likes of... Oh, it's a nice must-have. Oh! What are you doing there, Wayne? You had another accident like last night. £6.95 for you. That is genuinely fantastic. That really is spectacular. I'm not allowed to tell you this, but let's just say Wayne might get a little telling off for that price. But we just want to give you some great deals whenever we can. And if ever we can give you a brilliant deal, trust me, we're going to. £5.95. It is 3p all day today. And if you're watching on the repeat, hello, future people. Lovely to be with you. My name's Becky, and I have got absolute deals and goodies for you. We've had it all throughout the day today, and we're going to have it tomorrow on Spectacular Sunday, where I'm going to be joined with guest designer Jem in the afternoon show. So we've got £5.95 for you today. A really brilliant, unique and individual strand. Well done to all of you. You're absolutely flying in. We've had a busy few days. We have. What are you going to do with these? Tiara twist? It's a bit different, isn't it? Sorry, some people can't stand whistling, can they? Some people can't stand it. I don't mind a good whistle. I can whistle through my teeth, which I used to love doing at school. Because, say your friend was like, oh my gosh, look at Jason. He's put extra gel in his hair today and it looks so slick. You'd go, and then point your mate, be like, oh, she just whistled at you. And she'd go bright red, and it was hilarious. Kerry's just gone, you were the worst. Oh. Jason. Do you remember when that was a real craze? Like, the greasier your hair looked as a boy, the more attractive you were. Do you remember that? Yeah? Maybe that was just me in my school, maybe. £5.95, absolutely oozes of you in. I am aware that you keep hitting a telephone wall at the moment when you're dialing through for certain things, but I promise you, as you know, it's a free phone number. It is worth the wait, in my opinion, especially as the prices do go back up at 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's well worth grabbing your hands on it whilst you can. And I will just briefly show you these two together again, because I think there's something to be done with these. Even if it was a majoritively amethyst bracelet and then I just picked out one of these as a centre, I'd probably go for the grey personally. A really high shine, sheeny grey. I've got to move on. They're nearly over allocated. Oh, pull drop bundle. We love a bundle. We really, whoa, cripe. Look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 20, probably about 40 opal on this strand, and that's me being a bit meagre. That is a serious amount and carat weight of your pink opal. We know some very big designers who have worked with opal, and we have seen pieces of pink opal sell for $750,000. It is something that is used by some very well-known designers. Do you know who are working with it? Pandora. Pandora are working with pink opal. They do a small, little, tiny, nowhere near as big as this, individual piece in a ring, 44 or 45 pounds, saw it for the other day. But yeah, you know, the big names work with this. It's a beautiful gemstone. You are getting a full strand and the white opal counterpart for £29.95, and these are entirely and completely, absolutely the real deal. These are genuine opal, real, oh, raspberry ripple-esque kind of colour these two are together, aren't they? If you like a raspberry ripple. They've got that lovely summery feel to them. Also quite nice for maybe, I'm thinking of back in the day of, you know, seeing people going to like ballet recitals and things like that. I think it's a really lovely quality and colour for that. Pink is a big colour that we've seen a lot on the catwalks of late. A lot. And this kind of pink, actually. I've got to move on. Got so much to fit in. Very unusual will I dive straight in and say, look at the drill hole, but I'm going to. See if I can try and get you to see it. Because I'm trying to show you a black drill hole. There you go. Look at the size of that. I might even suggest you're going to get 1.5 mil through this. This is your black onyx, and not any black onyx, some of the biggest black onyx we have ever been able to offer to. No. Oh my God, genuinely, this might be the deal so far. Oh my goodness, have you seen that really gentle graduation? That is incredible. You said under a tenner, I'm obviously expecting £9.95. That is brilliant. And look at the difference in graduation, because 12 to 14 mil doesn't sound like much, and it doesn't look like much when you see them separately. But look, there's a big difference in there. I've never seen a strand start at 12 mil of onyx, never. Start. The smallest piece is just 12 mil. That's huge. That's never-ending gobstopper size, isn't it? You know, that is huge. Absolutely whopping. And the great thing with that is you've got cufflinks there at the end. They're not going to be popping through, are they? And then in the centre, you've got... Actually, you could graduate it, so maybe you get a different length chain. You wear one gemstone here, one here, and one a little bit lower on different length chains, and actually just go up in size. So the slightly smaller one here, slightly larger. Exact same gemstone, silver coloured chain or whatever you wanted. Beautiful, elegant, on trend, genuine gemstone, precious metal, not breaking the bank. There's lots of you in that. Truly is above and beyond what I would normally expect. That is incredible. That really is, it's almost unfathomable. It's astonishing. You've got something really sleek here, something really touchable, really beautiful. It's £8.95. It is a delectable finish that you're getting here, and you are getting 245 carats worth. It's amazing. Grab that whilst you can. Okay, I've got to move on. I'm going to bring you turquoise now. I've got 1 minute and 40 seconds. and that's how long you've got, because then we are going to the repeat. So grab your maybe final shop opportunity of the live show before we go back to the repeats. We're giving you a straight down discount deal. Your free postage and packaging runs throughout the evening tonight, £79.95. Your beautiful USA turquoise, it is not reconstituted, it's entirely and completely the real deal, and it is a sublime strand to say the least. It's got quality and beauty galore. It really truly does. Wow. Such personality, such vigor, such excitement, and the fact that they are all that lovely oval shape's not something we get to see that often. We see that kind of shape maybe in the capuchons. So if you've got any capuchons, it could work quite nicely alongside it. Very, very pretty indeed. Excuse me. Well, it's a good time to go to a break, isn't it? All of that Bear Grylls in today and screaming and eating bugs and stuff. Do me a danger. We are heading on into our final break now, and it is just plenty of time for me to say thank you for joining us for this Black Friday Saturday. Sunday is our final day of the Black Friday clearance with that free P&P of the weekend, so it's well worth getting involved with. We will be back with you, myself, I'll be back with you tomorrow mid-show with the gorgeous gem. From me and my wonderful team, have a fabulous evening. You're great, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, my love.